No, I was gonna do that to you guys.
I was like, what?
I was doing that for Buck.
DVC, they're gonna make a wish.
I know. I was gonna be like, how is that relevant to this at all?
Like, it,
I'm
I
running
was
out of
shocked
clips, you
for a
guys. I'm running out of clips.
You know what's great? You need to get the end song for DBZ because they sing about popcorn and stuff. If you like, sometimes if you ever watch that show, the finale song was sometimes in Japanese and then sometimes in English. So it's I don't know if they felt like we're not interpreting it this time or putting that track on there.
Oh.
I
But
thought
they
he was
talk
gonna
about
surprise
popcorn
us and be like,
sometimes.
actually, it's not Superman. It's my first Dragon Ball piece.
Nah, that's funny. But Brenton, man, good to have you back. Like, how you been?
I've been all right. Just like getting sick every week. It's pretty awesome.
Wow.
You lose a lot of weight when you get sick. So I lost a lot of weight when I got,
Oh,
when I
that's
got
the
sick.
key. Okay.
That's the key. Yeah, you stay at home
okay.
and just
So
sneeze
you're not
everything
going to
out.
the gym. You're just getting sick like me.
Exactly.
Nice.
Awesome. How about you, Crippler? How you been?
Doing good. Just here, bored. So I was like, oh, Casual's doing an unboxing. I'm
Bored. Jesus. No, okay.
No,
No, what happened to Fatal, man? I thought he was gonna have a show tonight too.
no, that's what I mean by bored. I'm used to doing something on a Monday night. But he just said, no, sure, I don't know the reasons, but hopefully he's okay.
Okay.
But I was like, I want to chat. Boys.
Get my fix. Yeah,
I know.
exactly. Awesome.
Can I say, Sam, congrats on that Optimus Prime. That one's really cool. I watched that unboxing.
Oh, if you could call it an unboxing.
I did. I had to fast forward a little bit because, like, John had made a comment where it's like somebody's telling you to take your time and you just had the base there forever. Like, I went to like 45 minutes in until you actually put a leg in the base.
I got so nervous from the last unboxing.
Hanging
so I
out with
was
friends. What is this? A timed rush? What do we look like? Gem?
Like,
Yeah, there's a
but
debate going on. That's right.
Come on. This is it was for a good time. Just hanging out. We all had a blast.
it was fun though.
It was very fun.
It was, and congrats on that. That statue looked awesome. So.
Thank you. Yeah, man. It makes me want to figure out how to fit more of these things in, but I just gotta make sure that I don't get things that I can't fit. Like I have Rodimus. So like I have a garage shelf that I have half built right here on this side. But I don't know if I'm gonna like that look or not. So I'll see. If it's good, yeah. If not, I got an idea.
He's gonna take out the TV next. That's
Wow.
Yeah.
Did you ever watch like stuff though? And I was like, damn, those are really cool. I kind of want a Transformer, but then I'm like, I didn't really watch Transformers.
not
Oh,
But
enough.
I kind of
Yeah.
want one.
Yeah, what's cool about them is like if it's one of those things that I knew it was the one toy that I tried to collect every one of as a kid, and I always knew I wanted them, but I was like I got in when Soundwave was announced, and so if I wasn't going to be able to get Prime and all of them, and this is before I knew about the aftermarket or distributors to get them, so I was like I'm never going to be able to get them. And so then when I was like, you know what, I could live with just Soundwave, and then I just got Soundwave. And then I was like, no, I gotta find Optimus. And
This is
then
like
Nice.
literally within the week too, wasn't it?
yeah, Toshi, he had both. I was just checking for Rodimus because I didn't think I was gonna be able to get Optimus, and he had both. So I was like, hey, let's work on a package though for both. No games. I'm ready.
Yeah.
He's like, let's do it. And so I
Awesome.
got both of them.
That's funny though, because I know that feeling though. You're like, if I can't get like the main hero or something, you're like, it's not even worth going and getting the rest.
Yeah.
Like, what's the point?
Yeah, and the fact that I was able to get two of my favorite that is right there right now, now it's just everything I could stop or I can get I gotta get either Starscream or Galvatron just to have that extra villain. I don't got to, but I really want to.
I don't see any
Starscream's going for a
stopping.
ridiculous amount, and if I could get one Dinobot, Grimlock, if I
Exactly.
could get Grimlock,
Stop
but
lying
he's
to
so
yourself.
expensive.
Do you think you ever go Prime 1 like with those? Like the
No, because
Yeah,
I like
that's
the
good.
first movie and the second movie, kinda. But after you seen what they did to Hot Rod, speaking French and all of this stuff. Like, it's just,
Hey, what's wrong with French?
You know what?
Hot Rod. Hot Rod was just like, he was a man of action. He got Optimus killed. Spoiler alert. A little punk. He was questioning himself about, should I be a leader? But ultimately, he ended up
So you
being
just
cool.
called him Judas.
Yes, because the thing is, he was like, got in the middle of, spoiler alert for something for 36 years ago. He got in the middle, and that's the reason how that allowed Megatron to freaking blast Optimus. And as a kid, you don't kill Optimus. I wrote a letter.
Did you actually?
I wrote a letter.
Then they killed him
Yes, I
twice.
did. My mom was like, I was like, Mom, get me. She was like, well, you can
Wow,
always
that's
write a
pretty
letter.
cool. Do you still have it?
No, I wish I did. I was.
Oh.
I'm on the. No.
Should have saved
It
it,
was
on the
paper.
phone.
I wrote a letter and being like, "Yo, the Optimus man, the Nazi was always."
No.
How did you send it?
Say the letter because
pigeon?
y'all laugh at me.
Pigeon.
They probably never got the letter. You put it on the.
It was like the
No,
train. It was
a
just a mailbag the
mailbox.
train went and picked up as it was driving by.
No, you could go at the end of the you just drop.
Yeah, but see, you don't get that anymore. That's like passion. That's
Uh-huh.
passion for the what you're watching, the content, the characters. You don't get that. You really don't see that anymore. Kids nowadays.
Because
doing
we
that.
No, it's
complain about
adults.
they're not killing the characters. Because it was always, like, die, come back was always the case. But then they really, 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 really killed. I don't think he came back to a couple of seasons later, so I don't really remember too much. But I remember at that time being like, no, because Optimus was always like,
With
that was-
tears.
Yeah, in the movie, yeah, that like traumatized children. Like you don't understand. Like the '80s did not care. Like it would be cancel culture now. That if they did that kind of thing, but in the '80s they're like, stop crying, little kid. Get
I know
over
now.
it."
Now you get. Now it's like
That's how it should
you
be,
crying
though.
over a cartoon.
Exactly.
Get your ass to bed,
Smack,
boy.
pop. Do your math homework.
Yeah.
You're about to replace Optimus. If you don't.
But I can't watch those Bay movies.
Yeah. No.
They
like,
start fighting, and I'm like, what the hell's happening? I can't even tell what's what and what's going
Look
on.
what they did to Soundwave. Look what they just don't respect a lot.
What's going on, Norman?
But you know what's funny? So Crippler's getting all the all the buzz right now. He's getting like all the new statues just because he's getting the new statue. That's all. Nothing else. I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding.
Wait,
But like John got like 5 statues the last month. He was getting all the buzz. And look, see, this is what happens when you stop collecting, John. Like the second you stop collecting, everyone forgets about you.
What are you talking about? What are you talking about? I don't. What are you talking about?
John. I know John's cooking some stuff up.
John, how's your day? How's your weekend?
It was okay, man. It was. Always like to talk about the weather. Weather was good the weekend, but today, damn, we got a cold snap.
I know, right? I was like, ooh.
I was in a
love
t-shirt and the shorts on the weekend. I go outside today. I'm like, what is it? December?
All right, don't rush that heat and humidity.
It's-
Where you
I think
start
it's gonna be
sweating in
rough.
places you shouldn't.
Well, that's
It's
well, okay.
supposed to be rough, yeah.
Yeah, I think it's gonna be rough this year.
Oh man, I'm trying to figure out how I can filter out cases from all of YouTube, but I haven't figured it out.
Oh, I think you could block him. I could block him for you if you want.
Thank
Let's
you.
see.
Please
No,
do.
okay.
Just kidding.
Nah.
I love.
But yeah, man, I got this guy, the same guys that made that Thanos on throne king head, the portrait. They made this. It's the same guys. I gotta say, this came straight from China, but the packaging it's so perfect. Even the brown box is like fits this box perfectly, and I doubt anything is broken in this thing because it's packaged so well. But this is supposedly. So I ordered this when I had the Superman fabric cape. This is how far back I ordered it.
Oh wow.
Yeah, so it's not going to work for the one I have, but I'm going to keep it because it comes with a bus stand. And I'm going to talk to the doctor to see if you could like remold it or something so I could put it on the sculpted one. But, I get to keep a bus stand for this guy. And maybe I could like have someone create a cast of this and make a bunch of busts for the Superman portraits. And we could use them, That'd be cool, I think. I don't know.
You could probably get somebody to like cast an arm or two, and then maybe some legs, and you have a full statue.
I was
Bionicle
just
man.
gonna say now you need to buy a cloth cape, Hush Superman. Go
Oh,
find
that's
one
true.
for one of your crazy deals.
I didn't even think about that. Maybe.
Casual. I have it rings. It has the best ring off the belt, off the tongue. Casuals recasts. You love to
There
hear
you
it.
Oh. Easy. But yeah, let me get this unboxing going. So.
I like the box art. It's nice.
Oh yeah, let me show you guys box art. So
pretty
I'm not
cool.
too sure which Superman this is, but we'll see in a second. Yeah, case, the box is amazing. Top shows the Superman logo. Freaking Walton thought it was the what was it? The Batman from the
I know. This is
Snyderverse?
like
I thought that's what it was too.
you can tell this is like I don't know how to say it. I feel like it knockoff packaging or something because they're like movie logo mixed with like comic design on the side.
Yeah, it looks sort of like movie. Did you just call it a bootleg? Brenton?
Yeah.
What's going on, Terry? Ark. How's it going, guys?
It's like when they have the Justice League member and then it's Spider-Man.
Here's the foam like everyone keeps talking about, like how it's packaged with customs.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, it's a ton of foam.
I do. I wish everything was packaged that way.
Just
Did you
for a
have to
little
have your
portrait.
wife help you bring it up?
Not this one.
Yeah, what was the shipping cost on that?
I don't remember, to be honest. Oh, I got it upside down. Oh, I'm scared. All right. It comes with one of these cool slabs.
Oh, that's dope.
Oh, that's cool.
That's really
Yeah.
good.
Oh, that's fun.
Oh, only 30 made. Look at that. 0. You got 5 out of
You
30.
got 5
Nice.
too, son.
20.
That's
Oh,
20,
20.
John.
Sorry.
Yeah.
Oh.
So,
Wow,
do you know
even
that
better.
comic book, Brenton, by chance?
No, it's
No?
not ringing a bell.
The one on the
Oh,
back.
the
is,
one on the back is
Fabric?
That's what Hush was inspired by. Isn't that it? Hush?
yeah.
Yeah. That's Hush.
So touch?
It looks like in the corner too. There's like a little comic all the way in that corner.
Jesus.
Nice,
I
okay.
can see your thoughts, Casual.
I know.
Like that, Kate.
I like that little what they added there. That'd be cool to display with it.
Yeah, I love this idea, man.
Yep.
Like a little CGC comic.
Yep. With the ES on it, beautiful.
Yeah. The Thanos on Throne came with that too. The stand. Yeah, I think I put it upside down.
It's Me says numbers are different in Canada. Zip it.
Oh
Yeah,
man,
they're
this stand is
accurate in Canada.
How's
awesome.
it
I
going,
know your
Jose?
edition's different.
Oh, Jose's back. Jose went on on a cruise or something.
Yeah.
It looked awesome.
Oh wow.
Yeah, man. If someone could know someone that could recast stuff, I'd definitely hook everyone up.
Cash the Gemini.
Oh, that's cool. That's really nice.
That's cool.
Look at that.
It's like a different color too. It's like a nice little.
Mm-hmm.
So your goal is to put some of the portraits from Hush on top of those.
So that's the thing. This thing only works with the fabric one.
Oh.
Yeah. Little logo on the bottom.
Brenton,
Looks
could we
really
get a texture check, a texture update on this piece? How's the texture?
Oh yeah. Man, the freaking magnets on this thing are insane. Like really, really, really strong. I don't know what magnets they use for this thing. I don't know how I feel about this. This should have been like painted or something. Or what do you guys think?
Oh, I think that's fine.
That's fine.
I'm curious what the image is on the bottom.
All right, let me see before. Yeah, I want to give off my QR code.
That serial number.
The serial number, yeah. That's pretty cool.
Yeah,
Yeah, it just looks like more Jim Lee.
Yeah.
Yeah, I love the color though.
So is this supposed to be a different portrait? Like, what's special about this portrait?
I think. Well, I'll show you. I'll show you really quick. I ordered this, like I said, like last year. I didn't even know it was supposed to arrive today. That's the biggest thing.
So that's a custom portrait for your Hush?
Yep.
That's not bad. Wow.
Look at that.
So I brought the original Prime one right next to it, so you guys could see the comparison.
It's more cartoony.
This one?
Yeah.
Skin tone
More animated
looks
a little.
better, though.
Skin tone, yeah. The paint app is
It's
nice.
just a smoother
Yeah.
facial surface. I like the
Damn.
wrinkles and stuff on the original one, like on the neck.
I'm trying to get my jawline like that soon.
Just keep
Yeah, maybe
going.
it's just
Chin up.
more comic book accurate. Hush.
That's what I kept reading about.
Oh man, the hair on that prime one is crazy
Yeah, the hairs. Yeah, I agree with that.
in comparison. See, now put the prime one down and just show that one because show the new one. So there we
It's
go.
like
So
putting
we
it
don't
to
have
shame.
the comparison. There we go. Oh, look at that.
It's beautiful. I do like that curl. That curl
Yeah,
is really cool.
I agree with you. I think the curl's beautiful.
I gotta remove the sticker, man. I keep focusing on the sticker.
You know what vibes I get from this face? The first person I thought of, Mr. Incredible.
Oh yeah, I can see that.
Yeah. I love the eyes, the blue eyes, and the
I like
texture, the face, like how clean the face is. I like that.
Clean shaven.
Looks really good.
Look at those eyes, man. Those eyes illuminate.
It's
don't
too
know.
bad they didn't do this for the sculpted cape as well.
Yeah. Yeah.
So
That's
why
my
do you think
fault.
they gave him like a slight frown?
I don't know. Let me see.
Like the ends of the mouth, instead of just making it level or straight, or even a tilt up, they always tilt it down.
Because he's not happy, Brenton, with what's going on.
Well, I mean, if you go further, like if they went further and exaggerated more, it's kind of like you smelled a fart.
Well, that's what I think they stopped at a perfect point.
Where's the key?
See, I don't think at this point he would be under Ivy's spell yet. But maybe he's encountering some baloney.
So what are your initial impressions are of it?
I love the freaking base and I love the portrait, but what saddens me, it's like for the fabric one, you know, not for the sculpted one. So it's gonna be hard to like play around with.
Well, you
But I
find-
like it.
You'll
It looks
find a cheap one.
Honestly, it looks fantastic. Like even just like that, it looks
Right?
fantastic. Yeah.
I know that does look good.
I gotta put the magnet in so it sticks in, but yeah, it's like really loose. But it looks really cool. Yeah, with
It's
it,
really
like
cool.
yeah,
Yeah, these guys did a really good job.
yeah, man. This is like, I got really lucky with this one because this group posts stuff and it sells out within like a couple minutes, or you don't even know when they're gonna post it, you know. So that's the sucky part.
What was it, like a year you waited?
Yeah, just about.
Not bad.
Yeah. But
That's even just to put on a desk, elevated, where it's looking down. I think that's freaking
Put
awesome.
it above you so he's like Superman's judging you.
yeah, put them right here.
You should
I'll
even
do
put,
that.
if you don't display Hush with Ivy's vines, you should put the vines on him.
Oh yeah, that's a good idea too.
Now, would that work with the black suit Superman?
Yeah, because it's fabric. The black.
Well, I didn't think he
Black.
had a cape.
Yeah. Well, like he doesn't have a cape,
In the
but
books,
he's.
Sorry.
No, you're good. Go ahead.
I was just going to say, in the books, he doesn't have a cape.
I didn't think the statue came with one either. I thought that was a Phoenix exclusive.
The Prime one?
Yeah.
It
No,
doesn't.
out of the box, you don't see them with one.
Here's the Mannix I was telling you guys about. It's extremely, extremely.
Jesus.
I swear, like I'm not exaggerating.
That's right. How to defeat Steve.
What type of what type of glue are you going to use to...
Yeah, it's extremely tight. I don't know what they use for these things, but God, it's strong. Like I'm sweating right now from just trying to take it apart. I swear it's that strong, man.
Gorilla Glue?
Yeah, I used glue, that Gorilla Glue, or that but yeah,
Cement.
man. Cement. We lost Crippler.
And my daughter, the internet, you know, we got a strip and the internet modem is tied to it. When she plays her video game, she pushes her feet up and she knocks the strip out, and then all of the internet goes away. I'm like, we're going to have to reposition that thing.
We're gonna have to cut those legs off, is what you mean.
Jesus.
One more time, those legs are getting...
He's going to be like, this week, oh, she hit it again.
No, man, that was quick unboxing. It was just a bus, but I like it a lot, to be honest. I was thinking of selling it because I don't have the fabric version anymore, and I'm sure a lot of people are gonna hit me up about it. But I'm gonna keep it. I'm gonna keep it.
So happy that Sam is trapped like that forever.
I just noticed.
Flip it.
Okay, so yeah, it's not gonna fit at all. Yeah, I'll show you the difference between a fabric and a mixed media, or
Yeah.
Oh wow, okay.
a sculpted.
Yeah, because it's going into the cape as opposed to the socket.
You know what Sam's gonna do this weekend? He's gonna be like, I showed my daughter Misery, and she hasn't touched the internet cord since.
I'm sure Cash is gonna clip that and make some sort of
Campaign thing.
presidential campaign advertising there.
Whoa, so I just got a confession to make. Skills Power says. Skills Power then says, with these aftermarket prices on certain pieces, just bought my first recast. Whoa.
Oh my.
Okay, so how do we...
How do you kick someone on the chat out of this? No, I'm kidding. Hey,
Recasting is evil.
that's it. As long as recast is whatever it is, it is. As long as you sell, if you ever decide to sell, you make it. Hey, this is recast, so people know not to trick anybody. Which I'm sure Skills is a good guy.
Well,
but a lot
hey,
of
some companies made their beans, selling recasts, and then they got licensed and became legitimate companies.
100 years ago. Yep.
Okay, before I do this, are you guys interested in the Merman by chance?
I love that Merman.
Anyone interested?
I am not buying anything.
John, are you?
What are you giving it away?
No, hell no. I'm not.
What are you talking about? You found
So
a deal?
Well, retail.
Okay.
So it came back on Tweeterhead. The exclusive.
Really?
Yeah, it's $5.25 and shipping is $50.
Wow. Not bad.
Yeah.
You
Freaking
don't love the Merman that much, do you?
I don't know anything about Merman, but I think artistically that piece, the paint app and everything is so beautifully done that I can just display it and appreciate it as an art piece, knowing nothing about the character.
Yeah.
I can understand that. I like the water, what he's stepping in and how it's done.
I was like, shut up, Brenton. I don't want it. I don't want it.
Mark Books, our guy, he took some great photos with some good lighting, and it looks spectacular with the three of them.
Does. It looks amazing, man.
Steve's gonna have it tomorrow.
It looks so
like, I didn't
good.
even know it was coming, and it's here.
Yeah. It's funny because Piggy, we're on this chat with Piggy, and we tagged him on someone was selling for $700, and we tagged him, like, hey Piggy, you're interested in this one. So someone's selling it $200 over retail, and then probably like a couple hours later, freaking Tweeterhead puts it on their site for retail. I guess people backed out.
Why do you think they do that, or how they're allowed to do that?
People backed out of their pre-order, That's what I'm guessing.
Tweeterhead has it?
Tweeterhead has
Right
it,
now?
yeah. The exclusive.
Sam, live pre-order, live order. Guess it's not pre-order.
Freaking Piggy got it, so that's all I care about
Nice.
right
Did he
now.
get it from Tweeterhead or did he get it from the $200 over? I came into that.
Oh, he got it from Tweeterhead. He was about to pull the trigger on the $200 over one.
Sam, go buy it right now.
It's only $5.25.
I
You should
know.
saw how your face froze.
Is there an ES on that thing?
ES of 325.
325?
Mm-hmm. I'm gonna make a quick $200 right now. Yeah, I'm gonna become a flipper. How do I get my flipper license?
How do we cut someone off the stream again?
It says do it before the internet goes off.
I'll tell you what. Watch the new He-Man cartoon on Netflix. And then
It'll
you'll be
stop
like,
you from doing
that'll
it.
lose your desire
Yeah.
for all that stuff.
Does it? Do they ship internationally? Tweeterhead? Maybe stupid question.
Everywhere except Canada.
Oh, okay, good. They're smart.
It does say just United States flat rate. That's all it says.
$50 flat.
Yeah, they
rate.
probably. Yeah, internationally they're gonna charge more for sure.
Would you still be interested if Merman was in a thong? That's your test. What? How's that a test?
Phoenix.
Oh, did they say the ES size for penguin yet? No, not yet. Not that I know of.
I think that's more penguin.
Pinguini.
Hey, what is he, Italian?
Yo, anybody got a tweet ahead coupon? They're asking for a coupon. They let me put in a coupon.
Apply a coupon
Oh,
code.
are you gonna order it? Wow, I might order one too. Fuck.
Just everybody. I don't even know. I haven't watched I liked He-Man, but not like that. Like,
You
Me
guys
too.
are addicts.
Yeah, that's exactly what I don't want people to call me after I order.
it's like, you know, like, look, yeah, addict was like, oh, it's rare. Is that just love?
I'm just gonna see what shipping's gonna be out of curiosity.
I'm just gonna put it in my cart. I literally
That's how it
have it in the
starts.
receipt to check.
I'm just gonna get a whiff of it really quick.
No, because
This
I
is
got
a little small.
a guy in Canada selling one for $9.50. I think I saw today.
Wow.
Yo, it's
But
the
that's not a
chase.
lot. You have to think after conversion, the custom fees crossing the border.
Yeah.
It's
Create a password.
Duck Rogers is asking Sam, did you end up pulling the trigger on those 3 sideshow statues? Which
Still
one?
have them in the cart. I'm
Okay.
trying to figure out should I or shouldn't I? I probably the one I'm stopping me is the Carnage because I don't. After getting the Transformers, I'm sort of like now trying to figure out how do I get transformation in and all of this stuff. But to answer your question, I haven't pulled the trigger on that yet because that's actually going in a different space. The only thing I'm trying to figure out is do I pull the Carnage out and get those 2 because I know I'm getting those. I don't have a space for Carnage, so I'm wondering do I do it to get the 3 because I get 10% off all 3 of them, everything in the cart, and take advantage of that, or do I just get the 2 because I know I have a spot for the Darth Maul mythos and the Darth Vader mythos, but I don't have a spot for Carnage yet. So
I'll
that's
tell you right now.
Oh, God.
Take Carnage out.
Take Carnage out.
What?
Yeah.
I like
There's
Carnage.
going to be sales, whether it's 4th of July. You know there's got to be something coming up eventually.
Yeah.
He'll be on sale again.
And the sale will probably be more than the 10%, right?
You would hope. Or at least 10% again, so.
Mm-hmm.
Spooktacular. Come
That's
on.
true. That's true.
Yeah, I do love the Vader, and I do love them all. And now I already reached out to the person that's I'm gonna get a shelf right here. Now I'm just trying to figure out, am I ever gonna really get in shape again? That means that I'll use my standing desk because I never use it right now. So how far the shelf needs to go up before
Yeah.
it hits. So that's the only thing. But
Hey, John, this one's for you. He says, I wish Casual used a ladder for this unboxing. That would bring me to my happy place.
we gotta bring the ladder back, eh? It's been a while.
Oh, here you go. May the 4th sales on Star Wars stuff probably. That's a great point right there.
oh, should I hold up? I don't think I gotta look and see when that code expires. Because I don't think it expires. Because I just tried to do it again actually last night, and I was like, okay, I can still use it. It's good.
Yeah, May the 4th, you may find some really good deals, or Revenge of the Sith,
That's like in 2 weeks, right? Like 2-3 weeks.
or Revenge of the 5th, yeah. It's not too far away.
That's Matthew, guys. That's EJ. EJ usually be in the chat. I'm on stream, EJ.
So which Darth Maul? Because like I have a Darth Maul Mythos, but you're gonna get the new Darth Maul
The
Mythos,
new
right?
mythos with the horns, the crazy.
Okay. Yeah.
So my goal is Vader in the middle, Asajj Ventress on the left, and Maul on the right, leaping out over my monitor.
Isn't it so exciting collecting though?
No,
When you get-
I like.
Honestly, when you get the
fucking
piece
dead.
in, or when you're just sitting in your room and you're looking at the pieces, I don't know. I've had this, not an epiphany, but it's like, I don't know. You just grab a coffee, sit down, relax, and it's like, not when you're done, because I think, depending on the person, you always collect, but it's when you got your pieces displayed in a certain way and you enjoy it, it's like a sense of accomplishment.
And I'm getting close to there because I'm really, really close. Like, if you look, I don't know if I could move the camera over there, but like, as I got the garage shelf over here, but I see daylight. Like, it's like, yo, this is almost over because the spaces that were going to be for Spider-Man Transformation and Arise is now taken up with Transformers because that was going to be that was gonna be transformation and Venom over there. And so now I'm like, I gotta figure out, because I'm still getting transformation, but I gotta figure out where to put it. And would Arise be the one that I drop now if I can't find the room? That's why I don't pre-order. See, if I'd have pre-ordered, I would have been locked in.
Why don't you bring some pieces to the home theater room?
That's what I'm gonna do there, but I'm thinking going all J&D. I'm just kidding.
What? I was like, all right,
Jesus.
intervention.
No, but John, to your point, you know what I did last night? 2 nights in a row almost.
Well,
Like-
you don't have to get too
Okay,
technical.
all right.
I'll get a little
live.
detail
We're
because
still
I know you
live.
like the nitty gritty. At least sometimes you like the nitty gritty. No, I stayed up to like 5 in the morning just glancing at these
Oh, yeah.
transformers just over
That's
here and
it.
just sort of like, dude. And then like, you know how your head start going of what if I do this and then add this and you just there. And then before that, I watched the movie. This happens a lot with me, but my daughter was like, "Dad, watch the movie," because we be watching.
Oh, it's the best. When you
And
watch
I'm
the
just
movie,
over
it's the
here,
best.
just looking
Yeah.
over here, and she's like,
I know.
"Dad," I was like, "Oh, shit."
I used to do that with the Hot Toys when I collected the Hot Toys. It's sad, man.
It's fun. No, it
Yeah.
really is super fun. Like I
But,
said, and I think the joy comes when you really, 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 really like the characters. That's
It's
really
fun, man. Like, especially my bad guy wall and then my
Mm-hmm.
good guys behind me. I'm just like, but for me, it's like filling in the spots now. Like, my little Batman needs, his little Wonder Woman next to him. My Superman needs his Green Lantern next to him.
good. But see, you starting for such a dope ass core, right? Those are like 2 of the best of versions of those characters you can get. So everything else is like I said, you can literally stop or you can go as much as space will allow you to. But if you ever have to stop for whatever reason, you could close up space in other ways, but you have those freaking pillars of characters like the Hush and the DK3. And your villain wall is crazy too.
Yeah.
So it's like, yeah.
Well, Brenton's the same way too. Now he has like I guess we call it focus, right? You got your Daredevil like little shelf going right there with
Oh,
every Daredevil imaginable.
I was trying to
Yeah.
figure out Iron Fist and
don't
a
try
lot
and
of
label me.
you can't use those labels on me. No, but I was like, yo, man, there was a Daredevil. I seen somebody pair a Daredevil with the Iron Fist and a Punisher, and I was like, all defender like ground level, like heroes, and I was like, that. Stop! See, that could be another direction you go, and this is just like, but where I'm gonna do it? Where am I gonna do that at?
I saw someone ask recently, I don't know if it was today, they're like posting on XM, and they're like, you gave us this awesome Iron Fist. Where's the Luke Cage to go with it so you could have like the heroes for hire? Like, what are you doing?
That I would put.
So many people wanting a Luke Cage.
It's gonna come, I think.
So's Christmas.
That was perfect. But I have a question for you, John. Since like I'm gonna be here for like another half an hour.
Yeah.
Just one.
Only one question.
So what's this about? I saw this today and I was like,
Oh,
this looks
yes.
pretty cool.
I'm happy you're bringing this out. When I woke up to this and I was like, whoa, this is pretty sick, right? Because they did the original Armory from, I want to say Begins, or the Dark Knight. I can't remember. Anyways, the original Armory. I have it. Came with Alfred. Really cool. And then this was teased, I think at San Diego Comic-Con last show. And I saw it and I'm excited. It looks good. And then you start kind of digging a little bit. You start to dig and you start, like from here, this shot is phenomenal.
Yeah.
But then you zoom into the face and it's just,
It's J&D. It's J&D. It's J&D.
no, don't, no. Oh
It's
my,
J&D.
it's Sylvester Stallone's plastic surgeon.
Botox, dude. Look
It's
how
really sad because I was really excited for this. Like, I would actually order this. Although I'm moving away from Hot Toys, I would pick this up easily.
that's a hot toy.
This is Hot Toy.
The
And
clothes doesn't look like around the collar and around his neck. It looks like it's too big. Like it doesn't fit him right. Like
It's
that.
like loose.
That
Yeah.
shirt collar looks way too thick for what that shirt should be.
and this is like their first kind of I like to compare it to. Wow, someone put the Vin Diesel next to it. That's hilarious.
Yeah, you saw that.
That's amazing. It's not posable, right? So it's essentially it's going to be a statue, right? It's like a what do they call that line?
Power pose?
Power pose, correct.
Yeah.
But I love the musculature they put in the arms, and they even got the scar right. The fingers are a little. They look attached, unfortunately. But like this shot here from afar,
far
man.
away, it looks really good.
Oh, from a distance, I was like, "Yo, this is dope as heck."
Now, of course, the drama that this was bringing into the community is they just released the Batman DX19 Batsuit, which was a reissue of the, I don't know if it was the 12, but it was a reissue of the previous Dark Knight suit. So people are just getting their DX19s now, and they're going ahead and reissuing, they're doing a newer, updated suit. So people are like, what the heck? Because you can remove this suit and have it like this, and he'll have a mask portrait as well.
So how does that work? So explain that to me. If you
Sure.
go back, like how is he in the suit here?
Yeah, so it's just a portrait. So that's like I have the original one, like I said, right?
So there's a body in the suit already.
Correct.
And you can just put the head on.
Correct.
Okay.
Correct.
And they have a masked portrait too with this?
Yeah, there's going to be it hasn't been shown yet, but it's blurred out, or it says in writing that there's going to be a masked portrait as well.
Man,
He doesn't look like he knows if he should be there or not.
The face,
So confused.
yeah, the face is really bad.
they
Oh.
usually
Ratatouille
do a
face
good
right there.
job, too. I guess this
But
one just sort of.
It's so discouraging because this is like, how old is that Batman films? Like this should be perfected, perfected.
Yeah, was that 2012 they finished him up?
It's like just disheartening a little bit.
It's me. Evan says he's got the Stone Cold leg brace.
I know.
I just wanted the brick wall that he kicked too.
I wanted this with an Austin 316 shirt on.
And I'm wondering
Yes.
if they're going to give us another Alfred as well. You know, Hot Toys has these licenses and so much potential that they can do with it, but they're just slacking. They're just slacking. In my $565 US they want.
Oh yeah. So you can't separate these, right? Like you can't just get the whole case. You have to get the Batman and the case.
See, I didn't look at Sideshow's site yet, but no, you mean the Bruce Wayne.
Or, I'm sorry, the Bruce Wayne. Yeah.
The Bruce Wayne in the case. I think it's just going to be one set. I'd have to double check. But if they were to do that, I think that would be so much better. I would probably just pick up the case.
Yeah.
Unless
See,
they
it says-
tweak this portrait.
Oh, okay, masked
Masked.
likeness.
Yeah,
That's the
masked
one we're
likeness.
missing. Huh?
That's the one.
There's a Stone Cold leg, and
Yeah.
The first one they did was phenomenal. The gadgets, everything was beautiful. He came in a nice tailored suit, and he came with Alfred as well. It was beautiful. Remote control, if I can remember.
I mean, if I don't see necessarily the reason to complain about the pricing, because if you figure you get 2 figures and the Armory for $565, that seems like quite a good deal when the typical cost of a figure now is what, $280 to $300?
Yeah. But you have to understand, you're not really getting a figure with the Bruce Wayne.
this guy
Well,
calls
I
it a
mean-
statue.
He's very statuesque, but are you really going to pose better than that anyway?
No, I think this was smart by them, in a way as well, because if those were seamless arms, you weren't gonna get that pose.
Exactly,
Let's be
and
real.
you're going to probably have more fun posing the Batman anyway.
Exactly.
That does look badass right there with the
It's
tumbler.
so
and
sick.
everything. Yeah. I'll even make the background like waterfall.
Whoever shot this photo, they used the wrong hand in that photo. You don't use a
Oh, yeah.
fisted hand to hold the mask, you fools.
Yeah. So yeah, based on what it
Savage.
looks like here, they're smart. You can't separate the Armory. It's just the 565 for everything.
But like, what do you guys think of what Slifer said? I'm a little exhausted from this Dark Knight stuff. Let's move on already. It's
Oh,
been like
yeah,
10
that's-
years, 12 years.
I feel violated by how much they've
Yeah,
used
but there's
this
so
stuff.
much that we haven't gone yet that we should get. Ra's al Ghul. That's pretty much it.
There's so much. Yep. Just that one Liam Neeson figure.
Talia, but I don't care about Talia.
You want a Maggie Gyllenhaal?
Oh yeah, that's what I wanted to say. They should have included a sack, a little Ziploc bag of Rachel's ashes in here. That would have really.
Jesus.
How about they just give you an M80 and a Maggie Gyllenhaal and just be like, you can reenact the scene.
Jeez.
Some
His
people are
arms
so
weren't
cr-
even that big.
Yeah, they weren't even that big.
Let me see the face.
I'm gonna zoom in.
Can you, if you have?
Yeah.
No, like, come on.
The face is definitely off the portrait,
Yeah.
but someone was saying on another stream that it's just a prototype, so there's nothing to worry
Oh
about.
yeah, sure. The
Think so?
prototype's supposed to be the best because that's where you're asking me
know.
to give you my money.
That's
yeah,
right,
exactly.
yeah.
That'd be like showcasing what they should do, and it's coming out like a final product. Like he looks more like American Psycho that's sweaty
Yeah.
than he does Batman.
The show got dark.
Like, I don't want to be crazy, but I don't want to be like but if Inart did this, whew,
Oh yeah.
if Inart did this, I'd be even Enterbay did a fantastic Bale sculpt.
Have their pieces came out yet? I hear about them like in events, and then I don't hear about them anymore.
That
Yeah,
looks a
they're
lot
Joker.
better to me.
They're
The Joker came out.
Oh yeah.
Which one is this one, Brenton? You know, it says Kinda, or that's a photographer.
I'm guessing that's the DX19.
I can't tell if that's
This one looks a tad
Affleck
young.
or Bale.
Yeah, this looks a
Or
tad
is that-
young.
Is that the Begin suit?
No, this is not Begin Suit. This is
Oh, okay, no,
Dark
because
Knight
it
suit.
has the double
Yeah.
gauntlets.
Look at that. But someone else said like he's supposed to be older too.
yeah, but it looks like he was the one burned by the gas instead of Two-Face.
Yeah, he looks melted.
See,
Yeah,
this is exactly what Hot Toys collectors say right there. He got burned in the face. I was like, God, you guys are so crucial.
No, it's come on.
I'm
I
kidding.
know we should go. I
Look, they
should
didn't
stop.
even paint all the way his hair all the way down when you zoom in on that. Look, you
Oh,
can
right
still
here.
see the bottom of it. It's like how fast did they rush this out just to be like, look, we did this.
This
This
is
is the
the
be-
new one.
This is
like-
the best comment right here. This Batman uses data.
Wow. Wow. That's all I have to say. Wow.
Sorry, Brenton, you were saying?
I just feel like this was rushed. They're just like, Frank, come here. We got a project for you. Get this out by 3:00. Paint the hair.
Slifer brought up a great point.
Why not give us Batcave computer for my 89 Batman?
So they shouldn't have reissued the 89 Batman, and they should have gave us the computer. Or what it would have been even smarter, Slifer, is if they were going to reissue the 89 Batman, the only way you can get it is if you order the computer. No, instead they just go ahead and reissued everything, and then they give us this.
Slifer, I suggest you collecting weekly on Tuesdays for the last like 3 years. So here, John ran about reissues.
You watch yourself, all right? Those are classic. Those days, they're gone now, but those days are
That was like every week.
every
For
week.
3 years,
Yeah.
you ranting about reissues.
I do love the posable eyes, though. The rolling eyeballs, or
Yeah.
whatever they call them. Those look cool.
You have to
that
admit-
is.
Sorry, go ahead.
No, this is probably one of, like, I'm so used to being taken aback in a good way with Hot Toys, honest, like me personally, that this one is like, yo, this one I could.
I feel like this one's still loading.
Oh wow, that was pretty good. That was really good.
Textures streaming in.
Something's going on.
Is the one on the left like dead? Like, he's very pale there.
What up, Jaden?
It upsets me. That's all.
Look, this is like if you go to the tanning booth.
Yeah, this is before and after. Well, I'm glad I asked because this is on my YouTube. No, my YouTube and Facebook all day today. Like everyone was talking about this thing.
It looks better
You-
like this.
You know what was crazy? It's like I didn't go to sleep till like 2 or 3 in the morning last night, but Hot Toys released it on Facebook. Then some guy on one of the 6-scale groups released it, and then Sideshow didn't release it until like 15 minutes after that guy posted it. I was like, Sideshow? Like, I thought you guys were like this with like, you know, Hot Toys, but I guess they don't even know what's coming out. You would think like Sideshow would know way before them.
Well, with the
They're like,
time
we got
difference,
something
though,
dropping today.
they usually drop in the middle of the night for us.
Yeah, it was like really late when it dropped.
I'm sick of this suit, to be honest, but that's fine.
But I'm sick of this franchise. You know, I used to like the Nolan films, but after that, at this point, I just hate those films. I'm so tired of seeing collectibles.
Oh man.
Don't give me another Heath Ledger Joker. I don't want to see it.
A nurse Joker we need.
I don't want a nurse. I don't want any Joker. I don't want anything from this film.
You're not buying Batman, so it's fine. But there's tons of people that want to trust me.
Tons of people that do, but I'm with you, Brent. But
It's as much as the Star Wars stuff too. You know, there's a lot of reissues with the Star Wars stuff.
Oh, just don't get into Hot Toys. There you go.
That's why I keep saying they're not worth it.
Save yourself the heartache. They used to be, but it depends
Oh,
on
look.
the type of collector you are.
Sideshow waited because they had to confirm this was real. They were like, "Are you sure?"
Wow.
They're
was
talking to
great.
Howard. They call him up. Howard, are you really doing this again?
Did we approve this? Like really? Like
But if you look at that figure, like if you went back to that,
I'll go back. Yeah.
like the way the shoulders are made, where it's like a solid piece, it limits like how you can move his arm. Like it's hard to aim his arm up to shoot like he's shooting the grapple gun or anything like that because
On
of
the
the
bat
suits.
suit.
Yeah, they're all so
Yeah.
restrictive.
You-
Like,
yeah.
and then if you look around the waist, like the hips, where the legs connect into the crotch area, you can't put him in
Okay.
any kind of walking pose, Captain Morgan pose, because it's going to put this awful crease in the suit that makes it look like he has this weird diaper on.
I don't know why I'm zooming in there, but okay.
No, you can't. I'll tell you. Owning a few of these, you can't pose them whatsoever.
No, they're so pointless to that degree. Like the only thing nice is you see how they separate the suit and they put like cloth right at the elbow joint.
Yeah.
If you didn't have that, like depending on a lot of the suits they use, if you leave it bent like that, the suit will stick
Crease.
to itself
Increase
over time. And then if you undo it too quickly, you ruin the suit. Like it'll start to break.
Yeah.
So there's so many flaws with these.
Arch is asking for a favor.
can you dig a
No,
little
but I
deeper
mean,
in there,
you
Brent?
look at any of the superhero figures, Spider-Man, like if you look at some of the Spider-Man poses they have, it looks like he has this awful diaper on, and it's just,
Okay.
it looks terrible. It's
This-
like I can't do it.
This looks so good though from this angle though, from this distance.
Yeah,
Except
everything
that
looks good
kneecap.
from a
You seen
mile
that
away.
kneecap?
Well,
Like, that's
well,
how we should
Brent-
display all of our collectibles.
I almost
I'll
said
share
Danny,
my
poor guy.
collection.
Yeah.
That looks cool. That looks really, really cool.
Yeah.
Does it come with the LEDs or is that Photoshop?
No, it comes with it.
Okay.
Are you getting
That's-
it, Steve?
No. I just I asked that because a lot of the lightsabers I've seen for the Star Wars stuff, they're photoshopped. They don't light up, you know. So
Yeah,
That's,
a lot of it's a trick of the camera. Like they add a lot of effects through Photoshop when they do the promo photos.
yeah.
It's kind of annoying.
What do you want? They went to Mount Kilimanjaro and filmed and took a real photo with that waterfall there.
That's really a cave back there. That's not photoshopped in.
There's like maybe if we shine up the background with the water, they won't see this face.
They really invested in spelunking so that they could release all these Dark Knight.
Okay, Brandon. Let's.
trilogy
You
figures.
know, that wasn't bad. That was pretty good.
Why do you think they're holding back on this mask like this one, like the one where he's masked up?
No idea.
It's kind of
It's weird.
weird. It's just the bottom half of his face, right? It's
Yeah.
the easiest part.
Right? Maybe
They
the
should have
face-
showed that instead of the face.
Maybe the face is still under. I don't want to make excuses for them, honestly. I really don't.
They may not have the cow done, is because if they talk about all the upgrades, they may not have a cow with his face in it finished yet.
They probably did and realized that was the face, and they said, oh, "Shit, we gotta do this."
I just feel like in this day and age of collecting, they should be doing a lot better than they are.
Bruce Wayne from the worst movie in the series.
Hey,
Because
Oh,
they
he's
know
not
that
lying.
they're gonna blow it. You can tell that Brenton really loves Hot Toys until one of they hurt them hurt.
Which one of the Hot Toys hurt you, Brent?
I love reading the comics, the comment section, because they always come out with cool stuff. Look at that.
No, because that's how all your figures stand. Like, it's an awkward, like you can't even put his arms down by his side because of the way the suit works, so they're out a little bit, so he looks stupid.
Wow.
Is this specific to the '89? Because the tactical soap Batman I got, I have him all bent up like he's on a grapple hook, and he seems fine. But the not '89, the
Returns.
the return,
Not Returns, Rises.
the
I feel
Nolan
like-
verse ones.
Yeah, the Nolan
the
verse.
Nolan
The
trilogy.
Dark Knight and the Rises.
These are like issues that like no one talks about when it comes to Hot Toys. Like everybody usually praises them, but like this
Too
this
much.
clothing has so many flaws. It's ridiculous.
Yeah, but the thing is, if they were to, in order for them to make the figure articulate the way you're saying, it would distort the look. So you either have the look or you have the posability. To have both is going to be very difficult.
Well, you're right, and
Always.
all right, time to end it. That's,
Yeah, right.
Yeah, I have that.
go to
Superman
a
with that.
Spider-Man figure just so you could see that, and it's just
Spider-Man?
ridiculous. Yeah,
Please don't.
I can go grab my Spider-Man that I have bent
Please,
up
please
like
don't.
crazy. What are those suits?
Just joking.
Let me know which one it is, Brenton.
it doesn't matter. Pick any Hot Toy
Pick
the Amazing
the
Spider?
Todd Holland
because
one.
they're all the same, so it doesn't
Ooh,
matter.
Arc,
They
that's a
use
great
like
question.
one body.
Is this one the Tom Holland? I don't know which one's Tom Holland.
That's the video game one.
The top right
that
one is a good
top-
example.
Top with the box is a Tom Holland one.
I'll be right
So
back.
this one's good? Oh, this one's
No,
okay.
to the left of it. Yeah, the classic suits from the video game. Now, if you cycle through the pictures and look at like what his legs look like when it's bent,
Yeah. Ark was asking, do they have to pay for the license again when they reissue? Great question. Depending on the contract. Sometimes it's a case where they have to continuously, at a certain time point, they have to do another figure in order to keep up the contract. Or
Yeah.
it depends on how it's written.
he's got the hips of an 80-year-old man.
Jose is like, I'm tired of this Hot Toys talk. What do you guys think about the Captain Marvel trailer? I haven't seen it yet, to be honest.
Neither have I.
I have no desire to watch that trailer or watch anything related.
Oh yeah, I see the hips you're talking about. Ugh.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's awful.
People love it though.
I think it looks weird.
Oh, his portrait looks good. Looks better.
Oh
than
no,
the,
that they've nailed Tom Holland since like Far From Home,
Wow.
but
That's interesting.
Oh boy.
Well, I know. I was like working today. And I like looking through YouTube and stuff while I'm working, and that's all everyone was talking about is that freaking Bruce
Batman,
Wayne.
yeah.
Yeah.
Because it's cool looking.
you're in too many Hot Toy groups.
Just two, 2 or 3 probably. Yeah, probably true though. I should get out.
I didn't even know they announced a Kang.
Really?
They did, yeah.
Yeah, I've been unplugged and I've been better for it.
Jesus. Yeah.
John knows what I'm saying.
Yeah.
Honestly, the Star Wars ones, a lot of those are nice because it's all cloth.
Star Wars they did very well. But some of the cloth outfits, like on Anakin and Obi-Wan, I'm not a fan of. Too
Yeah, and
much
they always
material.
talk about the cloak that they wear
Yeah,
could
not-
stain the neck and the
It's
portrait.
not well
and-
tailored, yeah. A lot of problems. There's Sam has this figure.
Oh, I'm sorry.
See, I have bent mines all the way up, flipped them up. And
Yeah, but that's fairly safe because there's
they got the joints bent there.
not too bad in the knees either.
Yeah. Oh, this one. I'm sorry.
Only one arm really bent.
And he's talking to Brenton on the phone right now.
That's right. He's telling me, Sam, tell Sam to get me out of this pose.
Now the question is, if you take him off that crotch grabber, is the suit still intact? Don't even do it.
Only
Because
one way to find out.
Oh,
it slowly.
Gotta do it live.
do it carefully. Okay,
And
good.
it's been on there for like 2.5 years. When this figure first came out.
Okay, good.
And the
I knew
crotch
that was-
grabber hasn't.
I know that was an issue also. People.
See, because I hear that, like everything you guys say, I hear it so much. And my Tom Holland one is even worse because I got him, the Iron Spider. I have him this bent up and they're looking up and all of that stuff. But they've been fine, and like I said, I posed the crap out of mine.
You didn't take him out of that pose though. You just took him off the.
No,
pose.
I had him in this pose. This is like the third. Before I had him, when I was in the Hot Toys, I changed them like every couple of months or so. Now that I'm in the statues, I haven't changed as much, but I would go and be like, it's time for a refresh.
Yeah, that's awesome. Like that's cool.
Here, let me see if I could find.
I can
one.
appreciate.
I had this awesome pose that I had.
I like that you do that, Sam. You actually like not play with the figures, but you actually like enjoy them and pose them and display them. I think that's so crucial. I think if I could go back, that's one thing I should have done more of.
And
Like
I do
posing
think
and
it'll hurt the resale value because I do bend them up and stuff. But I think I could put it back into a normal.
Well, yeah, because I started selling and literally I've sold pieces that I've never taken out of the box,
Yeah.
and I've had for 10 years.
Shoot.
And it's like
I know
well,
you said you
ooh.
sold your freaking dark Anakin. I
Yeah.
think it was.
I sold
would've-
everything Star Wars.
Mhm.
And I kept them in the box 10 years and just didn't enjoy anything of it. So it's, I guess you live and you learn.
Dang, but you got money for those, I'm sure, because like in the aftermarket, that
Oh, yeah.
Anakin is going for like crazy bucks, right?
Yeah, the old original trilogy Star Wars stuff, before they reissue it, yeah, I got rid of real quick.
I don't know if you know this, John, but it says, are the Hot Toy Star Wars clones able to pose well? Want to Armory build at some point?
The clones? Like the
Yeah.
troopers?
The troopers, I'm guessing.
The troopers
yeah.
usually pose well, yeah. Because I think they keep the material underneath is that fabric. They don't use the rubber, so yeah, you shouldn't have a problem posing those.
Yeah.
That would look sick.
Armory build? I love when people Armory build, but man, I can't see myself buying like 5 of them, the same
Yeah,
troopers.
It's tough, yeah.
Yeah.
I love Junior statue collectors setup, but he has like literally like stormtrooper. I
Hot
was like,
Toys?
No, I think they're like life size
1-to-1?
busts.
Yeah.
Yep. But I'm like, and it's
Oh,
cool
the
because he
bust,
creates that
yes.
scene, but
Yeah.
at the same time, I'm like the variety. It's immaculate, but yeah, you can like once you get into the troop.
Is he actually?
What is this? I'm telling
Is
you.
it the Hot Toys one? Or is that like, what is that?
Yeah, it would be the Hot Toys one.
$1,000. Is that how much it goes for?
I don't know. That's crazy.
Jose,
I think he's joking.
Jose's the one that I think is selling. What is it? The penguin? I meant the poison ivy already for like
Oh, yeah.
double or triple.
Oh, yeah.
the price.
It keeps going up though, man. So
know, right?
Yeah, Nicholson Joker never left the box ever. It's just sitting
Arch
there.
says, do you guys like when people sell a statue and say sealed, never open? I'm always thinking, what if it's broken? Open that bitch up.
Yeah, I agree. He's right though. I do. Yeah.
There's actually somebody local that's selling the new DK Batman sideshow one for like a little bit under retail,
Yeah.
but he says never opened and doesn't want to open it until.
Yo,
I was
let me
like,
see if
hell no,
that
I'm
tip
not
of that
buying that.
lightning is yellow, son.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's a
Okay,
tricky.
Sam,
it's
I
tricky.
found it. This is what I did for my Spider-Man.
Oh, look at that. See, you played with yours. Man,
That's cute. That's cute.
that's cute.
I also have
Oh,
I like
that's
that.
awesome. That's
Yeah,
classic.
that's perfect.
Yeah. That's
yeah.
classic.
So there's a few that I did, and then this one is kind of lame. Him swinging.
Hey, it looks like you know the ropes and you swing in the park.
And then this is what I normally kept it as because I thought this was like
Oh,
Brent,
that's
did you
good.
work or you just pose with figures?
I just pose figures. That's all.
So you don't have your Hot Toys anymore, Brenton?
Most of them, no. Here's when I had like a couple because I had Venom.
Oh,
Peter
Now you got an
Parker,
XM
and
Venom.
Mysterio. My being
Shoot, that's
washed
dope.
out too much, but
What was the point when you decided to go statues from Hot Toys? Do you remember?
Good
Was
question.
it these
Good question.
shows? Was it?
well, in case anybody's interested, Jose has Ivy and Penguin PO for 2,900.
Do you only have one of each? Because if you got two, I'll take.
oh, Sam, here's another one as a fan you'll probably appreciate.
What's going on, Ninja?
Oh, that gig the joy.
Wow, that's a long leg.
Yeah, man. No, it's crazy posing you could do with these, man.
Posing is like literally. If it wasn't for the posing, I wouldn't collect the hot toys. It's the only
He had
reason
two
I
like web.
collected them.
Oh, and these were awesome too. I have to say, even though the movie bombed, but these were great figures.
Oh wow! I never knew they made those.
Yeah, 3-0 made these.
Yeah.
So I could never find Raph. Like he was always too crazy.
Rap is the
expensive.
best one too.
I know.
Man, like EJ, I don't know if he's still in the chat though. Like I used to go and then, like I talked to you guys. I used to talk to EJ. I think I would go and just refresh and change. There'll be a whole different scene in a couple of hours. I was like, "What do you think about this?" He's just like,
I played with
"Oh, look at that! That's dope." See, that's to me. That's
Daredevil looks like he got hit by a car.
Archer's asking how many times did Brenton pose them upside down to live that kick?
Wow,
that kick
what a
scene from his
savage.
First fight.
That's awesome.
The Man of Steel trilogy. Snyderverse.
Oh, nice. Oh,
Those
man,
portraits
you're gonna
look
make-
awesome, man.
Oh yeah, the Zod and the Jor-El were perfect.
That is sick.
Like
dude.
those were great.
Underrated,
figures.
if you hear me, in my opinion, those ones.
That's true. So there's lots of good stuff out there.
What'd you guys think of this thing? This thing looked amazing. It's only 1/10, but I'm sure you could get away with like it putting it to any scale. I think.
Yeah, since he's Ant-Man, right? He can be whatever
Yeah.
scale you want him to be.
I think that was really cool. I love how they're doing the transitioning effect.
It got me for a second. I thought there was two Ant-Mans, but no, it's going around, right? So he's transformed.
Yeah, it's
Yeah, he's either
360
shrinking or
transforming.
growing.
Yeah,
I think he's growing.
I'm growing right now.
I think that's the most underrated power right there, man. If you could really control the positioning of any part of your body, I think that's underrated. I think that's one of the best powers ever. Just saying.
Iron Studios. How much is this thing? Let's see. $525. It's 1/10 though, right?
It's one time. It's gonna be big though, and you're getting multiple representations of the characters. So
Is that statue on the left and Wasp on the right?
Yep. That's his daughter and Wasp on the right. Yep.
it's tough.
It says everyday collector John, you a ice hockey fan. Stanley Cup playoffs start tonight.
Did they start tonight already? Ninja, I don't even pay attention because the team never makes it far. So, and I'm usually streaming. So,
Yeah, he's a New Jersey Devils fan.
no, Toronto Maple Leafs.
Toronto Maple Leafs.
I love how you snuck that in. That was funny.
He's not the Jersey Devils. Pittsburgh Penguins.
They're out already, I think, right?
Yeah, Penguins and the Caps are out. I know that.
I hate to-
I know the Flyers probably didn't even make it to begin with, so I don't worry about it.
I think this is like the first year in like 15 years that the Penguins or the Caps aren't in the playoffs or something. They've always been in the playoffs forever. Jose, it wasn't that bad. You must have not had alcohol. Watch the whole thing. Ant-Man. I haven't seen Ant-Man yet.
Neither have I. What was the last thing
You
I watched?
guys,
April
save
17th,
yourselves.
it's supposed to come to Disney Plus or whatever.
Oh, okay, that was
And what
sweet.
everybody should do, I never tell anybody
Oh,
what
today.
they should do, but on this time, what everybody should do
Tomorrow.
is cancel just for that day.
It's that bad?
Today's the 17th, right?
Oh, I thought it was the 18th.
Cancel the day that movie comes out, and then get their subscription again the day after.
Last one I watched was Wakanda. Wakanda
More
Forever.
like what, Conda?
Yeah, that was heartbreaking. So disappointing in my opinion. But
Oh, wow. Okay. I keep hearing good things about that thing.
no,
Like, I think we talked about
well,
this before.
Yeah, that's for me. I didn't. The last like end credit scene and the last scene was what made the movie for me. The rest,
And you know what's sad? It's still one of the better movies to come out in Phase 4. and
Yeah.
It still ain't great.
it just wasn't. Yeah, no, it wasn't up to par in my opinion.
My favorite is still by far Thor: Love and Thunder. Yeah,
Yeah, sure.
absolutely.
I watched that in the
Action-packed,
plane.
Super fun.
That was rough.
Maybe it's tomorrow then.
It was rough because they were like, "Hey, we're gonna delay your flight," and I was like, "I gotta finish this thing."
Those damn goats.
What is the casual review of that one?
Oh man, it'd be 2 minutes. That's what.
Oh man, I didn't know a movie could be that bad in the MCU.
Yeah. Terry, I forgot he bought the Zod. when I sold that.
Oh, from you?
To Terry.
Oh wow, look at that. Ban Sam for that comment. God.
Wow.
Hey, if I was serious, yes, please ban me in it.
What was the last movie I watched that was really good? Did any of you watch The Menu?
I've been
Yeah.
meaning to.
That's a good one.
That's a really good one. I
I
watched
had a
that
double
twice.
cheeseburger after that.
Wow.
I'm watching young adult movies from books that my daughter's watching. The Hunger Games. I'm watching that.
Oh, I haven't
right
watched
now.
that.
The box set.
Oh, lucky you.
I haven't watched
me?
Harry Potter. I haven't watched any of those stuff. I watched some of the Harry Potter, not all of them.
Apparently they're
No, I
doing
was-
the TV show now, like a reboot on
Yeah,
HBO.
TV series, yeah.
Yeah.
No, I was watching today. I found on HBO. Drive Angry. I never saw that
Oh,
before.
that
I
looks
started
good.
watching that.
Is it good?
Drive Angry.
Yeah, that movie's wild. I'll tell you.
It's with the guy who's the contractor, right?
Nicolas Cage.
Okay, never mind. That's not that movie.
Have you guys seen the
way
one
off.
that Nicolas Cage plays himself with Pedro Pascal?
Yeah,
I gotta watch that one. I purchased it, but I haven't watched it yet.
my wife is a big Nicolas Cage fan, and she liked that movie, but I thought it was kind of dumb.
Face Off is his best work.
Oh, they got part 2 now.
Yeah, I was like, is that Amber Heard? And I was like, it is Amber Heard.
Is it really?
This is before she shit the bed.
It looks like that
Oh.
other lady from Brightburn.
Oh, it is her. Yep, yep.
Did you watch Brightburn?
I watched Brightburn. Yeah.
It was okay.
No, it's like the angry Superman kid.
Yeah, it wasn't bad.
It's the best type of Superman that Brenton loves. Angry, always thinking about himself,
This was
not
kinda
caring.
crazy.
That's Brenton's Superman.
Is
Very
this
dark.
legit Superman though? Or-
No,
No,
well,
No,
it's
it's his back. God, you could explain it.
no. Go ahead, please. You'll probably do it better than I do.
No, it's pretty much his backstory of like a kid with superpowers. I mean, not super from a different world, lands all Superman powers, but was raised differently
Yeah.
and used them for like bad.
Selfish
like imagine
reasons.
It's as if he was
Whatever he
bad versus
Yeah, like-
what happened with Superman.
if he
Good.
didn't have the Kents in his life,
Yeah.
this is what could have happened.
Wow.
If it was another family who raised him. His name is not Clark or it's not Kyle.
Yeah, I know.
but-
But you kind of get it.
This
Yeah.
is pretty much the movie Zack Snyder watched to make his movie.
No, this was after. You know, it's funny too because it's like, if you ever, everybody always had those things like, man, if Superman was really, you know what he could really do to you? Well, they show you everything Superman could do to you as a kid. If you was like,
It's really interesting. It's worth a watch. Yeah.
yeah,
I watched
didn't, yeah, it was pretty good.
I watched this in theaters. This was like very, very. Yeah, I was like, I need to leave
can't. Yeah.
right now.
Did you
Oh, you
actually?
didn't like it? haven't
I
seen
didn't.
it yet.
I've
Okay.
never left
I-
a movie
I
theater.
can't watch the gory stuff. I can't. That, for me, that's one thing.
I don't
There's
even
this
know if
scene
is
where this
gory
girl
or not.
gets stabbed in the back, then she gets stabbed in the stomach,
Jesus.
and
no.
she's like crawling out. She's still like surviving, and then I I was like, what's going on, man? Like this movie has to stop right now. Someone kill like, in the twist they had. I was like, this is ridiculous.
Dude,
I
can't
Freddy
believe they
Krueger
made
was the
6.
one that I could watch, dude. That was the one that I was like, I would go to the movies, watch a Nightmare on Elm Street 3, Dream Warriors, come back home, want to go right to bed. I'm like, come after me, Freddy Krueger. I'm gonna use this. I could be whatever I want. I'll be waiting for him. I'll be
You know
messing
what?
with
Dreamy.
Freddy Krueger up in my dreams.
Maple Leafs Ninja. Maple Leafs.
A Maple
Dream
Leaf
Warriors
Ninja?
was an amazing movie though, because that's when like Freddy got really to the one-liners that were fantastic.
Oh, which one again? I missed which one you said.
3, the Dream Warriors.
Oh, Dream Warriors, my
Because
favorite.
when he tells that girl, "Welcome to primetime, bitch,"
Welcome
and
to
he smashes her face
primetime,
into the
bitch.
TV.
He
Oh, my
had
God.
so many one-liners, dude. Oh, I am the Wizard Master. I am the Wizard Master. I don't believe in fairy tales.
So there's a podcast I listen to called Now Playing, and they do a lot of retro reviews, and they did like the whole Nightmare on Elm Street series.
What the?
You should hear what they have to say. That's like confirmed from part 2 of Nightmare on Elm Street. I'll tell you a
It
little
was
bit backstage,
homoerotic.
but I don't want to get casual canceled
Oh, got you.
on
got
his short unboxing,
Yeah.
which ended to his YouTube career.
Oh, got you.
Episode.
Yeah, that one
Thanks,
was
Brenton.
known to be different. And then
Yeah, it was purposely designed
yeah.
away.
Just
No,
the
thanks.
shower scene alone. This is for Buck and the Cash Administration right here. And we're reaching out to all Dragon Ball Z fans. Let us know that, hey, even though we don't know much about we do our homework, we research it. If it's important to the community, we'll see how it is. And if it's trash, we'll let them know. We'll let them know to stay away from
Let
it.
them have the Dragon Ball Z fans. It's only 4.
Buck,
No, but you know
Buck
what
will
they
eat-
mentioned? They
He'll
have
call you a
never seen The
blasphemer.
Boys. Cash.
Neither have I.
Oh, but you're different. You're in Canada. You got an excuse. Canada, you got an excuse.
Actually,
I say
watched.
that's it, Canada. I say that all the time.
I started The Boys, and I'm telling you, that show is poor Robin. That show is crazy. What they get away with on that show.
I know.
why?
The first episode is crazy.
Yeah, Robin.
She
poor
gave him
girl,
a hand.
She evaporated.
The arms,
Never
that's
seen
when
a
you know
human
it
being
was-
evaporate before.
Yeah,
Oh.
no, it's
No, that's super though, Sam. So that's like blasphemy already to DBZ.
already. It's already blasphemy to them. See, that's the thing. I don't want to get into something that takes like 50 years to get to an action scene. So I was like, I'll just watch a movie. I'll just watch one of the short movies. I like the Brawley one that I watched a while ago.
Wow.
Empress,
Did
Dragon
you guys
Ball.
read this?
Yeah.
Dragon Ball is bigger than Star Wars.
Not in this dimension.
Get him, Emperor Collector.
Emperor's in the multiverse of madness. I don't know. I can't say. I've never really watched it. I got to get into it. I promised Buck I was going to get into it, so we'll see. I'll watch 2 episodes and came
Well,
out when
you're
I
gonna
was
need
in
to watch,
elementary
like,
school.
20 episodes to
Oh,
see a
man.
fight. So
Yeah,
I
2
know.
episodes is nothing.
Keesis was smart. Keesis says he got fired, but however that went down, you don't want to be associated with Cash.
I'll have to talk to Buck because I always heard that Dragon Ball Z Kai cut out all the filler from Dragon Ball Z. So it's like they redid Dragon Ball Z without all the filler crap. Because
I would love that.
I know, I'm pretty sure the anime always got ahead of the manga, so they put filler in there to let the manga catch up a little bit so they knew where the story to go next. But they have like an episode where like Goku gets his driver's license.
Jeez.
Did you guys see this? Are you guys gonna watch the season 2 of Invincible? That was crazy too.
Yeah, I'm gonna watch the season 2 if they do it.
even watched the season 1.
That's it's good that John probably because I think John there's some really good characters there, and we don't need new statue focuses to pop up for you.
I have to really sit down and have like a movie week where because there's a lot of things I've missed out on that I gotta watch.
It's funny because John's like, I collect Batman, and Batman, and then you know why? Because he hasn't watched anything else.
Yeah,
And
pretty
he's gonna go watch all of that stuff. He'd be like, yo, okay, I could probably drop one Batman for this, and I could drop another Batman.
I never noticed that. That's funny.
Terminator, Terminator I like, and Hellboy.
Hellboy.
So you've seen 4 movies.
Granted,
Pretend.
Iron Man. The first 10 years of Marvel were good.
Yeah, man.
Then we're getting the horse shit that we're watching now.
That's why I go back and watch movies that aren't even related to the MCU, the early Marvel universe.
That Captain America, am I right?
No, further back. I'm talking like 2000, 2003.
Don't be saying no
The
Eric
Captain
Bana
America.
crap.
Remember the old
Oh,
Captain America?
Not the 90s one. Oh, man, that one. That's like that, God, who did that? The Fantastic Four that was never released. He used to always make super cheap films.
Yeah.
Oh, Richard Corman.
Richard
I think
Corman,
did-
baby. Yeah, I was like,
He did that Fantastic Four.
bless him and hate him at the same time because he would get it funding for him and then like, oh no, he shouldn't have never got funding.
Well,
Steve,
he was
Steve we're
always
too
like,
young for this.
I can make this movie
I
for
watched.
$100.
I think I watched one of them.
Exactly, bro.
I'm kidding. Okay, that's a good question. What's your favorite franchise? Like top 3 or whatever, top 5, whatever you want.
Batman.
Oh, top
Of course.
franchises. Lord of the Rings.
Yes.
Matrix. Even though that's that
You gotta
that's
take
still
'em
a
all, you gotta
Matrix.
take 'em all,
You
you
gotta
gotta
take
take 'em
them all.
all.
I'll take Matrix. The third one, a trilogy.
Can
I
we
would
just
say
go like
Star Wars, but that would be an original trilogy thing. I would say the Captain America trilogy. Winter Captain America: First Avenger, Winter Soldier, and Civil War. If I could count that as a trilogy. If not, it'll be Star Wars.
Can I go like I like the Schwarzenegger franchise,
The who?
the Stallone
Wow.
franchise?
Commando, Rambo Commando.
That's good though. That's good though.
No, not Rambo Commando. It'll be Commando. Total Recall.
I love the Running Man. That's
The
always
Running
like
Man.
high up
I love
there
True
for me.
Lies. True Lies was a great movie.
Predator.
That's one of my favorite action movies that still don't got
Demolition
on 4K.
Man.
They don't have it in 4K for some crazy
No.
reason.
I love Demolition Man too. That's on HBO Max now. So-
With Wesley
Taco Bell,
Snipes?
baby. Took over. They
That's
won
when
the franchise
That's when he
wars.
paid his taxes.
Jesus.
Hellraiser, Friday the... Look, you're more of a freaking horror
John
fan
Wick,
than
wow.
Cash is.
Who else? Lord of the Rings is good, yeah.
Would you guys
I
put
mean,
John
Back
Wick
to
up
the
there?
Future. You know, there's so many good.
Oh, Back to
Indiana
the Future,
Jones.
yeah, for sure.
Oh, man, Back to the Future is the third one, well, you can't speak blasphemy of them. They're together, they were all they were similar.
Terminator.
Ooh,
but
this
the
guy
third one's
snuck
on.
in Snyderverse. Of course.
But even like the Reeve Superman movies, like even the last
Oh,
two
yeah.
are kind of
Oh,
crappy,
man, one
but
with Richard Pryor. Oh,
I never watched that.
the Quest for Peace. Oh,
I have to
Oh,
go
so
back and watch it. I've been meaning to.
that guy that played the
Superman 1 and 2.
Yeah.
villain in that Quest for Peace, it was just his birthday the other day because I follow the. I don't know if you're aware that there's a thing called Superman Homepage, and they do like a podcast every Tuesday night,
I did not.
and
know
they
Too busy on
update-
Tuesdays.
that.
Sorry.
Watching Casual.
They
no
update
problem.
everything Superman related, so it's a great resource if
Oh,
you're a
really?
Superman
Just-
fan.
Nice. Duck Rogers said Dragon Ball Z, Lord of the Rings, can't choose a third. Ooh, there's a franchise or trilogy.
I don't know that
Predators?
Raimi Spider-Man.
Ooh,
It's really good,
Predator.
too.
I don't know. 1 and 2 is probably the best, but the
All
rest.
of those movies drop
Aliens?
hard at 3, dude. Like so hard at 3. Like,
Yeah, that's.
Aliens too, yeah,
drops
Aliens
hard
3
at 3.
dropped.
Predator drops.
Yeah, but
hard at
Aliens
3.
3 is still good. It's really 4 when they get to Resurrection is where it kind of goes off the.
Oh yeah, James
Like I
Bond.
like that one when she's in the prison.
That's good. Mission Impossible and James Bond. That's a good one.
What about Fast and Ferocious?
How do we count James Bond? Because that's like 27
Yeah, like,
movies,
that's
right?
just
Or is
like,
that up
which
more
3
than
do you
that? Is that
pick?
like 30 movies?
There's 30 movies.
The last
Because I
one
mean,
sucked.
you get to the Roger Moore ones, and they're pretty much the low spot of them.
Which franchise has the most consistency? Out of
Lord of the
long-
Rings.
Nolan trilogy.
Going back.
Yeah, right. That Dark Knight Rises went off the
Oh,
rails.
did you
really
say Dark
quick.
Knight? Oh man, they probably got a half a good movie out of all of them.
No, it just shows like Nolan's like I'm gonna make my own movie, and
They
like
just put Batman in it.
yeah, it's like he's like I don't care about Batman. I'm just making a movie, and he's just gonna put a costume on
Yeah.
because he
Fishy,
does
fishy
things
pasta,
that Batman would
pasta,
never do.
She's not wrong.
Oh man.
I just like the ending with the little Easter eggs. That's it.
That ending's terrible because it's like Batman stops being Batman.
Yeah, he's just. That's it.
That's what everybody wanted at the end of that trilogy.
He just stops. He had to stop. It was over his time.
No, but haven't you learned from
Brenton,
the
I'm not
Dark
going to
Knight
sit here and
Rises?
debate Batman with you. I'm sorry.
Or the-
You stick to Daredevil and Hulk and whoever else the hell you want to stick to. You don't come into Batman territory.
I like this answer right here. Pornhub.
Oh yeah, man. Especially if you go from Debbie Does Dallas up into
What else was there?
The Blade movies are really good.
up into the last
I
one.
do.
And even though like I love 1 and 2 of Blade.
1 and 2 are
Hey,
badass.
3's still entertaining, but 2's my favorite. So.
Austin
Yeah,
Powers?
Two is my favorite too. 1 was the most surprising, but 2 is overall my favorite. Like
Austin Powers?
Austin Powers is good. I don't know about Goldmember,
baby.
but Goldmember does have those lines.
I love
Gold.
It's me, Evan. I agree with that.
I didn't have any cord.
Oh
I'm
God.
gonna go Rocky.
No.
Rocky's the most consistent.
Oh no, I didn't read that fully. I don't agree with that. It's me, Evan.
Yeah, I'm not a big Lord of the Rings guy. That Fellowship movie, that one's hard to get
I
through.
could watch them. I could watch the extended ones without falling asleep.
Oh, the extended ones, yeah, that's like taking melatonin or something.
Wow.
Yo, you got to see them get the gifts. You got to see them give them the rope and the cloak. I love
What
that.
else, man?
I seen
I'm sure
I seen Lord of the Rings probably 12 or 13 times in the theater. I
you
dressed up
serious?
as I dressed up as Gandalf the Black with my little brother who was
Gandalf the
a
Black.
hobbit, and he had the fake hobbit things, and we went to
I
see
just
Two
got that.
Towers. Yep.
It rolled off his tongue like it was
I
nothing.
had
Gandalf the
literally
Black.
had it, and it was
That was
like-
the after credit scene.
Make your brother
Everybody
like
was
walk
there.
on his knees so he was tiny like a hobbit. Be like, you're
No,
not even allowed to walk
my
normal.
my brother was super. He was short and small. We used to love the Lord of the Rings, so I was like, you know how they dress up? We should dress up for that. And I was like, say no more. We just went
Did they
out
let
and
you
we
in
got our
without
stuff.
shoes?
Please find a picture of
he
this.
he had the things you put over the shoes with the hairy feet. And then he was short, and then we just went in there. I was like, let's go. And we went in. And I had the gray hat, the beard, and the robe, and the staff.
Now you got me thinking too much about movie trilogies and stuff.
Oh, this is funny. What dumb movie do you guys watch every time it's on? I can't help but watch the
Nolan.
last Witch Hunter
All of the Nolan
anytime
stuff.
I see
like
it.
when it's just on.
Oh,
Nolan.
Wow. Heartbreaking.
No, seriously.
sucker for some of those.
Dumb and Dumber? I don't know.
Oh, that's
Oh.
I like, yeah, Dumb and
Joe Dirt, or have you guys seen that movie? What's the Keanu Reeves played in the football movie?
Oh,
man,
The
what's it called?
Replacements.
The Replacement.
Yeah, I love that movie. That movie's
I haven't
hilarious.
seen
My bad.
I haven't seen Joe Dirt or The Replacement.
The Replacements is great.
Oh,
You ever watch Grown Ups?
Grown Ups.
Oh, with like with
Yeah,
all
I
the
tried
good
watching
guys.
that.
Adam Sandler and
It's me, Evan.
you gotta
Adam
watch
Sandler.
Grown
Black Hat
Ups.
3. God.
Get up the black in the house. Ooh, ow, ooh, ow. The
Replacements, what's
great.
gonna happen to
I
this
might have
panel?
to try that one.
Oh, not another teen movie. That's a good one.
Oh, I love Not Another Teen Movie as a dumb movie. Who was in that movie? I just remember
Chris Evans.
Yeah.
Chris.
Right?
Yeah, Chris Evans was in there as the football guy. I meant like the jock.
What about like Ted? Because I haven't watched Ted.
Oh yeah, that's. Oh, Step Brothers is good too.
What's going on, Figure Kong? Carl, how's it going, guys?
Man,
Um, yeah, comedies. I'm not. Mr.
Sounds
Deeds.
Like Thor: Love and Thunder.
No, Mr. Deeds. You remember Mr. Deeds?
Yeah.
See,
With
that's
Adam
the
Sandler.
problem.
With Adam
They
Sandler,
don't
yeah.
make good dumb movies like they used to. Now
Hot
our
Chick?
dumb movies are like real dumb movies, like Love and Thunder.
You know what I like? The second Michael Bay Turtles movie, because I find that one hilarious. Like there's jokes in there that really hit.
Which one
Naked
was
Gun
that again?
movies.
The Teenage Mutant Turtles Out of the Shadows,
Oh,
the second
got
Bay
you,
movie.
got you. Yeah.
Oh
see,
man, when they're above the basketball court and they're shooting spitballs at the guy getting interviewed, that's hilarious.
man. I can see that.
And the jokes they have in there are pretty amazing. They're top-notch jokes.
Mean Girls.
Mean Girls. I finally seen that like 5 years ago or something. I was like, oh, this is where all of that pop culture references come from.
Freaky Friday.
I
Ooh,
love that
so-
RoboCop meme. I saw that Grifter said RoboCop. But I love the meme where they're like, he died and they still made him come to work.
White Chicks.
Yeah.
Classic. Dude
White
was my car.
chicks.
Oh my God, White
Don't
Chicks.
drink your juice
Oh,
and
Big
some-
Mama's House.
Big- Yo,
Martin
what was the
Lawrence?
Eddie Murphy one? What was the Eddie Murphy one? That was
Norbit.
Orbit. I liked Boomerang back in the day.
I have to go
What's going
Blue
on, Shane?
Streak.
Shane
Yeah,
from
Blue
Bond.
Streak was fucking classic.
Blue
With the
Streak.
Mike Lowry.
McLaren.
That's Bad Boys.
That's
Bad
Bad
Boys.
Boys. Yeah.
That's Bad
Bad
Boys.
Boys.
Was it Bad Boys?
Hey, that's a consistent ass trilogy though.
Was
like,
it?
Yeah.
Mike
was,
Lowry, yeah.
Mike
I
Lowry is
always
Will
remember
Smith.
He's right.
my
Blue Streak
daughter-
was the diamond in the police station, right?
Exactly.
Okay. Yeah.
Oh, Blue Streak was the one that, please don't kill me, Freaky Jason. Please don't kill me, Freaky Jason. You
This one,
remember
yeah. This was good. This is classic.
Martin Lawrence.
Chappelle was in there too.
Chappelle,
That's
yeah.
funny.
Oh, Half Baked is my favorite.
Oh,
dude.
yeah.
Oh, my goodness. Doctor said I need a bacchiotomy. Yo.
I saw this guy live. This guy
Jim
like
Brewer.
talks like he's high in real life.
Oh man,
Probably still is.
Probably,
this one you
yeah.
can cut on anytime and just laugh, dude.
No, that's like Friday. Like I love watching
Oh
Friday
yeah,
for some
Fridays. Definitely, maybe we could watch again and again.
You
Half
got
these
no
movies
job.
people are mentioning, I haven't even watched.
This is a great one right here.
No, I haven't
Hot
watched-
Tub Time Machine. That one's good too.
Hot Tub Time Machine. Didn't they come up with sequels to that?
I
I
just
only
love
seen
it
the
when he
first
like calls it his dad's calling him into the bathroom while he's going, and he's like, "I'll wait till you're done." And he's like, "I smelled your shit for 20 years. You smelled mine for 5 minutes."
No, this was Friday was the shit. I love.
I love this guy.
Big Perm.
Big Perm, yeah. If you ain't got my money
The ice
on
cream
my...
truck. Oh man,
kill
I love the
Devo.
crackhead though. He's like, "Smokey, what you doing back there? You taking a shit?"
He's like,
Smokey back here taking a shit.
when there's cereal, there's no milk or something like that. It's like, oh man, that's.
Oh
true.
yeah, Pootie Tang. That's my brother's favorite movie right there.
Dang. What up, FBJ?
Don't be a menace, Pootie Tang.
Don't be a minute. Pootie Tang. Yeah,
Yeah,
man.
man.
I don't know how many stand-up you guys watch, but like if you go back in the day and haven't seen like Eddie Murphy's Raw and Delirious,
Oh yeah.
they'll probably be out of context now because a lot of the stuff don't air what he's referencing. But woo, some of the funniest shit. Oh, and Martin Lawrence's "You So Crazy." That one was funny too.
Big
You know what?
worm.
I was watching
Oh,
Dirty
Big
Harry
Worm.
the other day.
The what?
Dirty Harry with Clint Eastwood because I've been watching Clint Eastwood movies. Man, they're so offensive in that. Like I can't even say it out loud. Like all the derogatory terms they call for every race, and they're like, Harry doesn't like anybody.
Wow.
Yo, man,
And that,
it's
and,
it's so weird.
Every Which Way But Loose was a good one. I watched that
Which
the other
way
day.
but loose. That's
I
my
love it.
motto.
Wow.
It has
Which way
Clyde,
but
the
loose.
orangutan.
Oh, anything with Gene Wilder, I loved, man. Listen, Gene Wilder.
Oh man, he had one with Richard Pryor too.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah.
That was hilarious.
blind
One was
and,
blind and one was deaf.
Yeah.
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 The only thing I watched with him was Willy Wonka.
Oh man, he's got so much before
Got the
that.
Frankenstein movie.
Yeah.
It's alive. It's alive.
Oh, Blazing Saddles is on HBO Max. If anybody wants.
You guys need to exile me. I still haven't seen it. I still haven't seen.
Oh, I've seen this one. This one's kind of messed up too.
Yeah, this is a what's his name? Oh, he's the
There's
same
so
guy that
much
did
to-
Spaceballs and
Yep.
oh dang it.
EJ, how come you never made me watch it then, huh?
What do you say? He said, "How's this amazing?" History of the World. Is that a movie?
Yeah. It's by the same guy, just I'm drawing a blank on his name. Mel Brooks. There
Mel
you go.
Brooks.
Thank you, Anthony.
The Adventures of Pluto Nash. Never seen it.
Never
Mel
seen it.
Brooks is hilarious. But you can't make
Spaceballs.
movies like this today.
Isn't
Harlem Nights.
Spaceballs better than the new trilogy that Disney did with Star Wars? I would say so.
I haven't watched
That's
Spaceballs yet.
What?
What?
No.
Exile them cash.
Exile.
I have so much. We should just do a weekly stream of all the movies I didn't watch, and then
Rocky. Rocky's the first one we should start out with. That's
Rocky,
amazing.
Predator.
Rock, yeah. Oh, you know that's what we should just round them up, and then at the end he just picks one to watch that.
Or we
Or
put
you
them on a
pick one.
wheel. We put them on a
Yeah.
wheel, and we spin the wheel every week.
You know, it will be even more interesting
What?
if each one of the panel members have to convince you to watch one, and whatever one you end up going, we have to like give you reasons to
Oh,
and, like
yeah.
convince you
Okay.
to
We can make
watch
something
it.
fun out of it. Yeah.
Yeah, and be like,
Oh,
let
Anthony
me
never
sell you
saw
on
The
why
Lost
you should
Boys.
watch this one, John. I'm like blah 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 blah.
Anthony, you need to watch on Tubi right now. The Lost Boys is free. Stream.
The Lost-
Stream.
Oh, have you seen
Oh, the
that,
Lost
John?
Boys. Ooh,
That's a
they got a nice
classic.
4K.
Never watched Lost
Blu-ray
Boys.
out on it.
Wow.
Oh, watch it on Tubi. It's free.
To be or not
Tubi.
to be? That is the question.
Lost Boys is classic.
That's where the vampires?
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah, I never watched it.
Yeah.
I
I
love
think
it.
Sean
All
Astin was
vampires,
in
too.
there from Lord of the.
I only know because they made a. What's that guy from 24?
Keith or Southern.
Johnny Depp.
They made a bust of him
Oh,
as a
24. I
vampire.
said Johnny Depp.
I was like, what?
Yeah,
like
Kiefer
Cry
Sutherland
Baby.
was in there. Love The Last Boy back in the day. I wonder if it holds up. I got it brand new
It does.
sealed, but I haven't watched it.
I watched
yet.
it.
It does hold up?
Yeah, it's hilarious. I love that movie so much.
Oh,
Which
man.
movie
Which
was
one?
that?
The Lost Boys.
Lost Boys. That
It's-
that shirtless guy playing the sax, the like muscle man playing the sax, is hilarious. It's funny every time.
You know what everybody needs to watch? The Last Dragon
The Last Dragon.
with Bruce Leroy.
Oh yeah.
When you get that glow.
We should watch that.
Oh man.
Have you seen that, John?
No idea what he's
When
what
you
he's
get
talking
that
about.
glow, you got to become the master with Show Enough. Who's the master? Show Enough, baby. Look at that. I would love to peel your banana.
I would love to see this live with you, shaking your head. You're going like, "What are we
man.
watching?"
Woo.
This is like Big Trouble in Little China.
It was pretty much the same effects. Oh man, I love
That's-
Big Trouble in Little China too.
That's big, Bruce Leroy right
Bruce
there.
Leroy, baby. Oh man,
I like Grifter's question, but it's hard. How far back do you go?
kiss my
WWF.
Converse.
That's a whole
yeah,
show
FBJ.
right there.
Because I was a Bret the Hitman Hart guy. He was my
Me
favorite.
too.
Oh, Bret the Hitman.
And then it went to Stone Cold.
The best there is, the best there was, the best there was.
But there will be.
Exactly.
Man, Jimmy Superfly Snuka. And then Ultimate Warrior. I used to love Ultimate Warrior.
See, it was weird because I transitioned like away from WWE or WWF.
To WCW or ECW.
I went to ECW then, and that was probably like late
ECW.
'90s, and it
Yeah.
was all Rob Van Dam and Sabu were like,
Yeah,
Oh,
Sabu was
man, damn,
insane.
baby. Yep.
I used to have this thing.
Why does it look like a Ram Man Master of the Universe figure?
you know, he got in trouble like in the last 5 years. He like killed somebody or something.
Jimmy
I think he killed his
Superfly
wife.
Snuka?
Yeah.
He's still alive? I'm more surprised he's still alive, let alone
He's-
that he really killed somebody. That's crazy.
He's alive doing crazy stuff, getting arrested.
Dean
Man.
Malenko.
I hate when you like love somebody back in the day and you just realize, yo, this person's different.
Oh, that was WCW. That's what I remember him from.
Reza Ramon. Yeah,
Well, it's like, what's that guy's name? Who? I'm not a big wrestling guy, but who was McMahon? Do you see what McMahon looks like now?
Oh, Vince McMahon. He owned WWE.
He looks like I don't know what. It looks like the same plastic surgeon that
That
Bruce
dude
Wayne
went
visited.
crazy. Chris Benoit, the one that was in the right. Remember the Four Horsemen? I meant the
Yeah.
Horsemen. That's the one.
No, you know what's crazy on that guy is his new mustache.
Oh,
Let's see
yeah,
it.
that's
let's see the new
wild.
reveal. There it is. Oh.
I just craved Taco
That's
Bell.
just too
when I-
funny.
I just craved Taco Bell. God.
That's what he did. He just got so.
That's
much
nothing
money.
like ECW though. ECW was just next level.
ECW. That's where actually Mankind really like got popular out of before he went to WWE.
Yeah, call him
Put
by
on
his
shows.
proper name.
What
Show him
happened to this
respect.
guy?
Cactus Jack.
Cactus Jack. Yeah, he was Cactus Jack. Yeah.
I love Sandman. He was always bleeding before the match even started because he hit himself in the face with a beer can until he bled.
Oh, man.
So he was always bleeding.
There he goes.
You know why I couldn't get into wrestling? Because it was all fake.
Whoa.
Wait, what? What? No way.
Yeah,
Well, I'll tell you, watch
There you
ECW.
go. Kidding, I'm kidding.
it's like knowing, like I don't know. It's like watching a soap opera. That's
Well, you know the outcomes, but the physical things that happen to their bodies is real.
that's
Like
all
the-
rehearsed.
No, I mean, like their way of rehearsing things are like, hey, the matches kind of go like this. This is what we're gonna do,
Oh, really?
and then do this. But accidents happen that have really injured people.
No.
Jose,
They're like
you
3-4
take that
So
back.
it's Batman.
You take that back, Jose. Batman is not fake.
No, so I remember there's this. I watched this Sabu barbed wire match. So they took the ring ropes, John, and they changed it to barbed wire instead. And he got his arm caught on it, and it ripped his bicep down his bicep. So he just used masking tape, and he taped his arm up,
Okay.
and then he continued wrestling.
Man, they like, I don't care how fake it was. They have razor blades that they had to cut themselves with, dude.
I know.
Oh
Do you remember like when New Jack got in trouble for that mass transit
No, I
incident?
wasn't born.
No, I
Oh,
probably do, but I don't remember this.
It was like outside of ECW or something, and this kid, he claimed he was 18 or whatever, but he was only like 17. And New Jack was like, he there's documentaries where it talks about he'd do a lot of cocaine before matches and stuff, so he was kind of out there. And this new kid comes up to him and he's like, I want you to make me bleed. And New Jack's kind of like, who are you to tell me anything? But he's like, I'll do it.
Dude,
And-
that's it. To get over, these dudes would do damn near anything, to the point where you might as well just had fought, because you probably would have like sustained less injuries if you
But
just
yeah.
really fought.
So he grabbed like this ice pick or something in the middle of the match, and he starts like cutting this guy's forehead, and he did like such nerve damage, like the kid's still screwed up till today.
So that stuff is. See, I never
That's,
got
like,
into
legit.
it. So that stuff's legit. The fight, like, yeah, I thought that everything was staged.
No.
they really cut
the
themselves, like they
storylines are
hide razor
staged, they
blades
have a
in the
routine,
tape
but
around their wrists and stuff.
Seriously?
So yeah.
Yeah.
Like
And
if
the
you
thing
look at
too-
some of those wrestlers that bled a lot, all the dents in their forehead from where they cut themselves, it's pretty extreme.
No, but they cut themselves for the show.
Yeah. So
Yeah.
they do cut themselves for this show, but a lot of the moves and stuff will be improvised based off the crowd reaction and the pop. It's sort of like, so it's sort of like they know the outcome and then they'll have to win, but they'll get in there, do a little routine, but they see the crowd get into it. Like if you always notice when they put them in, they do the ear and
Yeah.
like they like just improvising it right there, and some of that stuff would be.
I know when
Yeah,
I was
like
a
how-
kid, they had WrestleMania. I want to say it's 18
Mm-hmm.
in Toronto, and my dad got tickets, and we went. I was young though. I don't even think I could remember, but I don't know. I just put it on now. I'll be changing the channel. It'll be on, and it's like, I don't know.
Yeah, that scaffolding thing. So the funny story was in a previous match, he was a big guy. He weighed like 270, 300 pounds. He did this move to New Jack where New Jack was like on the concrete and he was supposed to like flip and land on him from a jump. And here he landed on New Jack's head and he like cracked his skull or something.
It's
So
awful.
New
too.
Jack was really angry. So he tased him so he couldn't feel his legs. And then he's like, I threw him off. And he's like, I was trying to kill that motherfucker. Like he was on the scaffolding and he tried to get him to hit the turnbuckle, but
Oh
he
my
missed
goodness.
because the guy like weighed so much and stuff, and he went through like these tables instead.
Speaking of torn, someone mentioned
But he's
in
like,
the
yeah, I
chat,
tried
too.
to kill him.
Watch this, John.
Owen Hart actually died too. From
Oh
the
yeah, that
rafters.
was
Yeah.
that was wild. Yeah, that's New Jack. New Jack's something else.
Oh,
Like he
freaking
died recently in the last like 3 years.
Yeah, man, this guy was. He skipped that a bunch of times.
Yeah, he'd
man,
bring
that's-
out a shopping cart of weapons to the ring, and he
Oh,
would
yeah.
just like he would go crazy. Like if you got him angry during the match, like he would lose it.
You see how far that thing is from a very, very top.
Oh, my
He fell straight down.
That's
He
crazy.
used to have wrestling party. EJ, you came to something. We used to watch wrestling. Oh man.
There you go,
Look up
Steve. New Jack versus Vic Grimes. Look that up.
Hell no, I'm not gonna put that. That's gonna scare John forever.
Maybe I'll go
No,
watch some of
ECW
these.
was dark because it was like no matter if it was fake or whatever, it was the storylines is real soap opera stuff, of course, but it was like a lot of the routines. Like you could when they did really good wrestling matches and routines and give and takes and stuff like that to get the crowd into it. But then they would really do some like crazy spike.
Too much sometimes.
Yeah, a lot of weapons and tables
Yep.
and spikes and chains and barbed wire.
But I remember getting that Hell in a Cell where it was Mankind versus The Undertaker.
Oh,
And
man.
I watched, what is it, like Beyond the Mat or something? Or was it another
There was a
documentary
movie
where
called
they
Beyond
talk
the
about
Mat.
when The Undertaker chokeslammed him on top of the cage on that chair, the cage was supposed to hold. And it
Oh,
didn't.
yeah.
And he went through and the chair hit him in the face on the way down. And it knocked him out. So they kind of waited for a little bit of time. And then he eventually could crawl over to the turnbuckle. And the camera like zoomed in at him. And here, when the chair hit him in the face, it knocked his tooth out. And it went into like his nose.
Wow.
Yeah, this shit is real.
You know, Mankind lost his ear in the ring, right? Have you guys
Yeah.
seen
He
that?
lost
Yeah,
a lot
because they
of
did
things.
that move where you like twist their head in the ropes.
On the turntable?
And
Yeah, on the rope.
yeah, and it was like too tight or something, and it ripped part of his ear off.
Oh, look at this. When Sting joined NWO, I was pissed.
Oh, when he was holding out, the invasion happened.
You know
Where
what's
was you
amazing?
during the invasion?
Read the Mankind book, the autobiography he did.
Mm-hmm.
On the back, it has like all these body parts or like these lines to his body with all the injuries he suffered. But it's such an interesting book.
He does comedy, stand up. He's come here a couple of times. I've seen him. He's hilarious, man. He tells all these stories of like what goes on. And if you guys ever go, he signs anything. So if you guys have anything for him to sign, he signs
I would
anything.
take my
awesome.
sock off and say, please
Yeah.
sign my socko. Sign my socko.
Some dude love action.
Yeah, he's a cool guy. He's really tall. Like I would never.
yeah.
Is
The
he?
way he hunches all the time. Yeah, he's really really tall.
Well, I
I'd never
can't
thought.
imagine his body. Like he can't move that well.
No, he's hunching now. So he's.
Were y'all down with NWO? Did y'all like Wolfpack or NWO?
Yeah, man.
When
All the
Wolfpack came out,
time.
woo, Diesel in them.
We should do a WWF episode, man. That'd be fun. Talking about all the throwbacks.
Then everybody start collecting. Looking for a Jimmy Fly Snooker.
That's funny. I got 4 different Mick Foley Funkos signed by him. Yeah, he's a great guy. Even Jose probably met him. Yeah, he's definitely a nice guy.
I felt
It's
bad
fun-
for him
Go ahead.
when he did that match with the I Quit match with The Rock, and he got his handcuff behind his back, and The Rock kept hitting him in the head with the chair, and he needed like staples after the match because his head was split open so bad.
Oh,
No, I think The Rock and Mick Foley, like them working together, is when they really got each other over. Because The Rock was always getting over regardless because he was just doing his thing.
Did you
As
ever
a
watch?
heel, and then people just started liking him and liking him. It's like, oh shit, he got to turn face now.
Did you watch those Japanese like tournaments of death things that they did with wrestling that like Terry Funk and Cactus Jack would go participate in?
yeah.
I probably
Yeah.
caught like a few of them, but I don't remember like watching them like
Oh
consistently.
man, they have like explosions and they have like these huge tubs, just like glass panes that they throw people into.
Oh really? John's
It's-
not checking his email. John is actually looking up the best Summer Slams and ECW events right now. That's what he's doing.
Ark, I was actually sending you something, but now that you made a stupid comment,
Carl.
Well, John, your thing starts in like 15 minutes, right?
yes, sir.
Ooh, what you got going on, John?
Yeah. Oh yeah. What do you guys got going on today?
CW, Dean's unboxing the Prime 1 Punchline.
What? Dean, the Dream. I love that guy. Okay.
Yeah. You guys can come hang out if you like.
Okay. Yeah, man. I'll definitely hang out. I'll probably unbox this again if you want. You know. I'm kidding.
I missed the whole unboxing. My
I
internet
know.
went out. I came back up. I was like, okay.
Nah, man. That's a good idea. We should do wrestling. I didn't know you guys were into wrestling as much. So that's interesting.
And Shane, he's a huge wrestling fan too.
There we go. Yeah.
Huge.
Bring Shane around. You know,
Well,
bring your
do you
belts.
remember that
I haven't
website?
watched any recent ones.
It was called RF Video. And I used to have to buy VHS tapes off of there to get like the Japanese death tournaments and the ECW. They had like VHSs of everything that you couldn't find.
I'm trying to remember the wrestlers. I know there was Taz,
Oh yeah, Taz was
Tommy
insane.
Dreamer.
Tommy Dreamer.
Tommy Dreamer was cool.
Just incredible.
Just
Lance
incredible.
Storm.
Hey, let me tell you, me and my homie Star Child, we would get the wrestling game, and we had our own league. Like we had characters named like Anarchy, Genocide. Like we would create our own wrestlers in those games and just like pit them against each other, our own stables. I had Billy Loomis, and he was like
Oh,
the
yeah.
skinny kid
Raven.
from like he was crazy, like he's just a serial killer style dude, like from Scream. What was some other wrestlers' names we made up? Was it Billy Havoc or something like something? It was it was crazy though. We had some of the dopest characters that we could create and just have them fighting.
What about like the Dudley Boys? Do you remember that?
I remember the Dudley Boys. Yep. They used to
I wish
come
they
out
would go
with
against
that.
Legion of Doom. That was my ultimate like tag team
Having the
thing.
Dudley Boys go.
Yeah. You guys remember the game No Mercy WrestleMania 2000?
Oh, you
and
just
stuff
mentioned
like
my favorite, the
Oh, yeah.
N64 game.
Yeah.
Like,
N64.
Hoovy 2 Gruyere.
With the, okay, that I played. What it was the? I don't remember what it was called. The black cartridge. Remember the
Yeah,
black?
Yeah,
No
No
Mercy.
Mercy. That
No
was No
Mercy.
Mercy.
Oh,
The-
that I played the
I think
shit out of.
WCW Revenge was the one before that, and it was
Revenge.
good. And then they came out with No Mercy, which was like the, like,
Yeah.
and I love
With the
that
truck.
engine because it was like you could do dope moves. It was fluid.
Jeff Hardy. I remember I used to play as Jeff Hardy on that.
Well, the SmackDown games got really good then too with the engine once they.
Oh, yeah.
Like
That's
THQ.
It took them a bit though
perfected
because
those.
I remember like after the N64 games, it was hard. Like they kept coming out with these more realistic looking ones, but they didn't move and nowhere near as fluid as the No Mercy one.
Yeah,
And I think
'cause
they
they
had
had a
hiring some
WWF
of those people and bringing them
Attitude.
over to SmackDown.
I think Acclaim did the Attitude game for WWF, and ECW even had a game. I remember playing that on
yeah.
PlayStation.
I was oh man, no, those are fun. Like literally, there's people in the chat that used to come over. Him and his brother used to play against me and my brother, and then we like switch up, and there'd be me and we just had fun like playing that thing like crazy. It was, like,
I remember beating my brothers up. Like, why'd you beat me? Why'd you beat me? Like, oh man, yeah. If I figure out a way to play that game, we should play it. Like, I think like there's emulators online, so maybe we could play it.
oh
I'll
man,
see.
yeah, I wouldn't know where to go to get those because that was before internet.
This is
Those-
good
it's
memories right
good
here.
memories.
Oh, okay. Yeah, remember when? What was her name? Shoot, she was like the first one.
Tori
Was it Sable?
Sable.
Where she was in
Sable
Playboy?
Trish
sounds
Stratus?
familiar. Trish
No.
Stratus. I
She was
remember.
before that. She was in Playboy though. She ended up being because she did that
Sable. Yep.
with the handprints.
Yeah, no,
on,
she
and
was.
showed
She
them
was,
in
she
during
was
a
dating
pay-per-view.
somebody. Sable was dating somebody in the WWE, or what was it? I remember the name, but whatever happened. Well, China, yeah.
Oh, China, I
Oh,
remember.
that got weird. I saw a couple of things.
Are you talking about one night?
I found it. Look, see, man, this is why the internet is the best.
THQ, No Mercy. Jax Interactive. Yeah, Jax is the developer. And Ask Me was the engine and stuff that they used or whatever, like Aki Corporation.
Remember
Like-
Aki Man?
Yeah, no, and Aki is who THQ ended up hiring for their later games because they're getting. Look at Taz. I seen the name.
You know what? I see the game there that I played, Super Nintendo, that Royal Rumble game. I had so much fun playing that.
Oh yeah,
You guys
this
ever
one right
play
here.
Fire Pro Wrestling?
Plus WrestleMania.
Is that the N64
No.
one on the right that we were
The
talking
one
about?
down below, like where you just were, Steve. The one down below to your left, that Royal Rumble game.
Oh
was
man, I
so much
remember that
fun.
one. Yes. That remind me of the arcade Royal Rumble game.
Look
I think
at
it
that.
was based on.
We're gonna
at that
play this,
rock.
man. This is so. Look at the graphics.
Yeah.
Look at that.
It was so fluid though. Like what? Like the animation. Chris Jericho, break the walls down.
Do you remember it was like a huge
the
thing when
backstage.
they entered
Hardy
in
Boys.
blood? Like they put blood in wrestling games.
It
Finally.
was crazy. It was crazy.
Man.
Oh, I love the entrance to this one. We got like 10 minutes. Hold on, let's just. I guess you could play these games online.
Oh,
now.
you can
It's-
play it like right now, like emulate.
Yeah. I don't know if it's legal, but like. Oh, you guys remember
FPJ, You
this?
used to watch those videos. You just China videos.
Yeah, the China.
Mark
This is cool.
Marrow, yeah.
Look at that.
Jesus.
Look at China.
Look at Stone Cold.
Hell yeah.
Was this the N64 one?
N64, right? Yep.
Yeah.
Mankind.
Stone Cold Steve Stunner. I'm at the Stone Cold.
Oh yeah.
X-Pac.
Yeah.
DX.
I remember this. Yeah.
Man, I saw him live when he was
Doggy
the 123 kid.
Wow, we're going way
People's
back, man.
elbow. Suck it. The great one.
The people-
Oh, Shane McMahon.
Shane.
I hated Shane McMahon. Look at Kane.
Look at that head. That doesn't even.
portraits.
Oh, Undertaker. I
The
forgot about him.
entrances.
Oh, Hell in a Cell. That was the. Oh, look at Socko.
Oh, there it is.
Boom.
Oh,
The Brood. Wow.
oh yeah, that's Edge in them, right? Wasn't that
Yeah.
Edge?
Christian.
Christian
Hey,
and
Christian.
that one guy in the
Yep,
middle.
yep. And I forgot the third person.
Paul Bear.
You know, but
Look at that SOB.
SOB.
I love that. They couldn't form
The whole
Steve Austin giving the middle finger, but they tried. Is that the blue meanie?
Yeah, the
Yeah.
Just getting beat up there.
Oh, this was like the pinnacle of those games back then before they went into
Gangrel.
the PlayStation era. Gangrel, that was him, Gangrel, baby. Oh shit.
Oh man, this is
Mr.
awesome.
Sacco.
Oh, HBK. Oh.
Sweet chin music, baby. Ah, got it.
Viceroy, remember Viceroy?
Yeah.
Yo.
Guy looked like
Oh,
it was
no.
like pink or red.
Yeah.
Remember Goldust?
Is that the Viscera? Because he was like Mabel back in when he was a tag team partner. God, what the heck was his name?
Man.
Do you remember who I'm talking about?
No.
He was a huge black dude with like the blonde hair.
Oh. No, not Mark Henry. It was
No. 'Cause I think he changed his name to like Viscera or something. But he used to be Mabel.
he did Mabel wear like a what do you call those overall things? Or I'm thinking about somebody else.
Mabel. Yeah, it was Mabel. Yep.
Yeah. I remember British Bulldogs.
God.
I remember who else?
I'm
This is the
thinking,
game
Ricky
you're
the
talking
Dragon Steamboat, baby. I remember him. That's way back. That was before this.
I'm pulling out these memories. It's like cobwebs coming.
Oh no. This is way back.
Look at the graphics, man. I love when it shows.
hell yeah.
Ric
So
Flair.
there's this funny like glitch that like Lex Luger
Oh,
used to
my
do this clothesline as a special move and then he'd flex afterwards.
Yeah.
But every once in a while he would miss it and he'd be flexing and they'd hit the ropes and come back and hit his arm while he's flexing and knock him out and it was hilarious.
Oh, just-
Well, we gotta go, you guys. I lost track of time, but yeah. Awesome unboxing, awesome talk. We'll figure it
was
out.
fun.
WWF. Yeah, man.
should do this
Crazy
more often.
throwbacks.
Do this more often.
But Crippler, Brenton, John, thank you guys, and we're gonna jump onto Collecting Weekly, right? Collecting
Yeah.
Weekly, and do an unboxing of what was it
Punchline.
again, John?
Punchline.
Punchline. Yeah.
Head
So
over
see us over
and
there.
Look at some punchline action.
There's 40 people in here. Bounce over there to continue the party, man. So yeah, I'll see you guys in a little bit.
Take it easy.
Thank you
guys.
guys. See you guys.
See ya.